It's the Fingerbang Radio Show coming at you from Ottawa, Ontario with your hosts, Mitch and Brandon again for the second week in a row has decided not to be here and hang out in Trenton with his mother and get drunk and, you know, just text me all the time with his weird things and tell me he loves me and tell me he wants to lay against me and all this weird stuff. Very strange guy. I don't know if I'm going to have him back. No, I'm kidding. He'll be back next week. It's sitting in with the studio today. I got Mr. Matt Francis and Miss Kelsey Rice. Now, to warn you, Kelsey Rice is sick with pneumonia. Okay, you don't have to, like, cough to confirm.
I'm not. Every time people say I'm sick, it's like...
Yeah. Okay, so Kelsey Rice is very sick today. She got pneumonia. Is that contagious?
No.
I know nothing of pneumonia. I can't even spell it. And sitting with me, I told you about him last week. Mr. Matt Francis is going to sit here and on our breaks, and if I'm just bored, he's going to play some of his music that he wrote. Really great guy. So I think we're just going to get started. What are you guys up to? How's your... Okay, because we're on reading week right now. So reading week's, what, spring break? Is that the same thing?
Yeah.
For some people.
Is it spring? I thought it was still winter.
Well, we know some people who are in Cancun, but for me...
Oh, fuck those people.
I've just been alone, drunk, and depressed in my room for
me too.
days.
I spent the last 2 days, like, depressed out of my mind.
I spent the last 4 days sick in bed, so...
You're sad. Pneumonia. Yeah, because I always find, like, when they talk about spring break, they always talk about it in the States. Like, you'll be watching, like, The OC, and they're like, it's spring break, let's go to Tijuana, Miami, or whatever.
Key West down in Florida.
Yeah, is that a thing? Sure. Like, let's go drink, I don't know, what do they drink?
Light beer. And...
Light beer and Jaeger bombs.
Cool kids are drinking.
Yeah, so I brought in Matt France today to play some of his music, so when we go on break, because I recently started uploading the videos to YouTube. As you know, here at the Fingerbang Radio Show, we are very poor, and I got no money because all this equipment's way too expensive, so I have no money to upload the videos, or the actual audio, to a server. So for right now, we're using YouTube's free service, and we're just uploading all the videos to YouTube. So if you want to catch those, you can go to our channel on YouTube and listen to them there. Until we get the money together, and then they'll be on the iTunes feed and all that different stuff. So because we're on YouTube and the internet sucks these days, because, you know, they're fucking censoring everything I do, I have to... Yeah, they are, exactly. Everything, it just beeps. I don't know what to do. So they're censoring out all my songs. So I had to go in, cut out all the audio, re-upload the videos, which took like a whole day of work, because it was a whole 4 videos, guys. Okay, we're basically famous right now, so you know. I have like
plenty of views.
Yeah, plenty. Like tens of views. So I thought I'd bring in Matt France so I can actually have music on my show, and he wouldn't get until like I find out that all the songs you wrote are already on YouTube, and they catch it, and then they delete my account or something like that.
Sorry ahead of time.
Yeah, sorry ahead of time for your thievery. So the first thing I want to talk about, okay, because I took a list of all the different stuff I want to talk about, which is a big list because the three of us, I think, are really known for complaining a lot. That's kind of our...
I think, honestly, we do more of that than schoolwork or anything.
Yeah, without a doubt. I don't know if I'm picking you up on this microphone. I hope so.
Can you hear me now?
Well, shit, now. Anyway, yeah, try to stay close to it because you never know. Yeah. Again, Kelsey, if you want to talk, because again, like I said, we're very poor over here at the show. If you do want to say something, you just move the mic over to you, and we'll figure it out. Do you want to stop coughing, lady? All right?
I can't.
Oh, my God.
I'm trying.
You want some Halls?
I have one.
Oh, cool. Yeah, click it on your teeth. That's great. I'll edit that out later. I'm never going to edit this stuff out. The first thing on my list was shitty field trips, because I was thinking about the other day. I remember in elementary school, I literally went on a field trip to a fire station, you know, like where the fire trucks are kept, you know? But the thing is, the fire station was 2 seconds from my school. So, like, the field trip, you'd get it signed by your parents, and then you just walk across the field.
You didn't even get to take the bus.
And then you get to take the bus, that's the best part, yeah.
Field trip.
Without a doubt. Didn't cost anything, because they're like, what, you guys want to go in the fire station? Sure, why not? And like, they're like, here's the fire truck, here's the horn, you got class in like 5.
The worst field trip I was ever on, we went to a garbage dump and recycling place.
Oh, shit.
It was awful. It smelled bad. The people who worked there were mean. And all I really remember of this trip was the smell. And this was in grade 7. And there was 2 kids in my class, and they spent the entire bus ride sitting in the seat next to me.
Touching each other's penises.
Well, a penis, but just like
Yeah,
making
okay.
out, and it was just awful.
How old were you?
Like 12.
You were 12 and there was kids making out on the bus, eh?
Yeah, and it was
That's
on
not
the way-
bad.
And they're making out, and we're pulling into this garbage dump, and I'm like, "What the hell is that smell?" You know, and they don't even care.
Yeah, because they're like playing tonsil hockey.
It was this awful. It was the worst field trip I ever went on, and the bus ride wasn't even good because these two, this horrible people,
Yeah.
like plagued
Kissing
by
the
their
whole time.
hormones, are just
Yeah.
ruining this bus ride for me.
I don't feel like when you're 12 it's hormones. I think it's like, let's be cool and make out.
Make out in front of other people.
Yeah, exactly.
That stops being cool when?
9th grade, I think.
In
Yeah.
college, for some people, we know that's not cool anymore.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, you can walk down some hallways and see anybody doing that, you know.
There was a field trip when I was in elementary school. We call it elementary school. They call it grade school in the States still. Is that what they call it? They call it elementary school
The
too.
only thing I know about the States is from what I get from watching sitcoms
Yeah, me too, yeah.
and like Disney Channel.
Everyone lives in New York. Yeah. Or they're rednecks. That's all I know.
Yeah.
There was a field trip to like a farm or whatever, but I was allergic to bees. I'm allergic to bees. I don't think I ever was. What happened when I found out I was allergic to bees? There was a bee hole in the ground near my house. Is that because they live in holes sometimes?
What
Like
hives?
no wasps. You know, like they live in like holes in the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we were like saw it and we saw a bee near it, so we put a Tupperware container on top of the hole, to which all the bees flew up and lifted the container off the ground and then attacked me. Not my friends, just attacked me. So I had 6 bee stings on my face. My face was like the size of a grape, like just looked like a big grapefruit, you know? So then we were like, oh, he's allergic to bees now. That's our consensus. I was like, no, I don't think I was allergic. I think I just got stung by 6 bees at once, which can't be good for anybody.
No, I don't think you have to be allergic to swell up.
No, I don't think so. I think that was
That's a lot
just
of bee
like,
stings.
yeah, I think it's just being 8 and being stung by 6 bees. Your face is not just going to be like, I'm good. So there was a trip to a farm, but since you're around cows and there's cow shit everywhere and there's going to be bees around, so they're like, yeah, I can't go. So the teacher bought me like a balloon. And I was like, where is there a gift shop on this farm? I found that very strange. But yeah, she bought me like a balloon.
How's that supposed to make you feel better?
I know.
You look back at it now.
Yeah, so I'm walking around with bee stings all over my face,
you
carrying
have
a
you have
balloon.
a fucking balloon,
Yeah,
so who cares?
the balloon looks like my face, like just as big.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hate shitty
Maybe
field
she
trips.
just wanted you to have a friend who wouldn't judge you.
The balloon was my friend. That's embarrassing. That's a terrible life. So we're on spring break. Spring break. I mean, I haven't done shit. I haven't gone
I
anywhere.
haven't read anything, so you can't call it reading.
Yeah,
week
it's not
either.
reading week. I haven't read anything. Yeah.
Well, I read
The
I read
internet.
a Spider-Man comic.
Oh, look at you.
The one where
Oh
he
my
dies.
god, you're gonna succeed.
Oh, thanks, man.
Thanks, man. I'm gonna drink more. I like how we start. Okay, so we were gonna start the show, and then we're like, wait, before we do the show, let's go to the liquor store because I don't want to face this sober.
So we buy a $9.
Yeah, Jackson Triggs, the best in quality. The best in quality. So today, you were talking earlier about how your parents watch a lot of that show, Storage Wars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
What the fuck?
My friends watch it a lot too.
Yeah.
Now there's Storage Wars Texas. I don't know if you've seen
I hate
that.
Oh,
it.
wow.
It's worse than the original. It's so stupid.
Yeah. Just saying.
There's only one guy that does that.
Yeah.
It's the only thing that caught on from the show.
Yeah.
Oh, now he's trademarked that, eh?
He's
It's on his-
trademarked yelling, yeah?
Yeah, it's he wears the hat.
Yeah.
Right? And
It's
it's
on
on
his truck.
it's on his truck. He has
It's a very get her done, I think. Like, he just kind of grappled onto that one saying and was like, oh, ride it till it's dead. Which had died a long time ago.
that's Larry the Cable Guy, isn't it?
Yeah, same thing, I
Same
think.
douchebag,
Yeah.
yeah.
I can't stand any really show on TLC I can't do.
What's that one we were watching yesterday? Toddlers in Terror.
Yeah.
Matt had a freak out. He's
Oh,
like,
it's the
this
worst.
show is
They
stupid.
are spray tanning. Spray
Yeah.
tanning. What? How old was this girl? 6?
7 or 8, I think.
I don't care. and
That's disgusting.
her teeth are white.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, yeah.
They are white.
No, they give them false teeth because their teeth fell out. You missed that part. They give them a.
Well, I'm
a
glad I
flipper.
left.
Mary Jane, you ain't going to sleep till we rub them crest white strips all over your teeth. You know that.
It was just. Oh, there's absolutely no show on there that has redeeming qualities.
No.
What's that? My Strange Obsession?
No, the addiction.
No, my straight. I love that.
There's
show.
I saw
don't
one
care.
yesterday, a lady who drinks nail polish.
Did you see the one that sniffs baby powder?
Yeah.
Like, she
yeah, she
sticks it in
snorts
her
it. Yeah,
nose,
she doesn't
yeah.
like Coke, but it's baby
Yeah.
powder.
There's the mothballs you were telling me
There's a
about.
lady who rips open pillows and eats the lining of pillows.
Yeah.
Like the inside, like the
What?
fluff.
I think it's these TV shows that does this to people.
Yeah. They're like, man, it's like Teen Mom, where it's like, if I get pregnant, I'm gonna be on TV. So I think it is. But it's like, if I start eating the inside of pillows, I'm gonna be famous. It's like, you're not gonna get anywhere.
The best one was the guy who had a relationship with his car.
Yeah. I saw that
You
too.
told me about that. I haven't seen that.
Yeah, I suppose he has like sex with his car, and which I don't want to think of. Yeah,
That's their intimacy.
it's their intimacy.
What's the car's name?
Chase. Yeah, Chase.
Or something like
Is
that.
it?
It's a male.
It's not even a.
It's a consensual relationship. Right?
No, it's very one-sided. I think very
Sorry,
one-sided.
doesn't do
Yeah,
much, no.
I don't think it's gonna last. There was on TLC we were talking about Storage Wars, because it is the war. I hate it because it's like slow. Like, they try to make the part where they're bidding. If you haven't seen the show, it's a bunch of grown men going to where they keep that's like a storage facility where you can rent out storage units and store your shit. But if you don't pay and you leave, they auction off these units. So you just bid on the unit, and then you open it up and you find out what's inside. It's a great concept for a show, but I think they make the part about them bidding on it way too exciting.
Yeah.
Like, that's not the entertaining part of the show.
And they seem to be the only guys who bid on shit.
Yeah.
Like, that's what I...
Yeah.
You know the Dave
It's really
guy?
just three guys making up this TV show.
The Dave guy?
Is that a garage door? Or are we dying? Okay.
Sure.
The Dave guy who yells, yeah.
Yeah.
He always finds something...
Yeah.
Yeah! They always find something really awesome in these storage units. He always seems to make a shitload of money.
Yeah.
I feel like he buys the unit...
Put something in it?
Puts something in
Oh,
it
yeah,
that he
yeah.
already had,
Yeah.
and then pretends to be excited when he
Yeah.
finds it.
For sure. Yeah. Without doubt.
Here's the money. And you know, when he's going through everything, and he's like, oh, this is worth that much, this is worth that much, and they just take his word for it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like, that really bothers me. Like, I'd actually like to know what he's actually sold it for, instead of just, like, being like, oh, that's worth $19,000. Like,
Yeah.
you assholes.
I want to
worth
see the
$4.
actual money you made back from that,
Yeah,
like, piece of shit you found. If they opened my storage unit, it'd be shit. It'd be like, oh, photographs that are boring and, like,
But
a
you'd
bunch
be
of
watching
shitty
it.
toys.
You'd be watching it, and you'd be like, oh, that's my old storage unit. And then he'd find this, like, stamp collection
Yeah.
that you didn't know you had.
Yeah, you're like, my goddamn stamp collection.
But
What a
he
dick.
Put it there. That's
Yeah.
the problem. Right?
Yeah, exactly.
Ugh,
I never had a gold coin collection. Damn.
just awful.
Yeah. Because the other show on that, I don't even know if it's on. It might be on, like, History Channel, which I don't understand, because it's like, why would you put that on the History Channel? It's called American Pickers. Now, have you heard of this show?
I've heard of it, but I
So
haven't
it's
seen it.
basically two guys, which I'm pretty sure are gay. These two guys, they drive across basically like the southern states, and they own like an antique store. So what they do is they go to places where there's like people who have like big storage units basically full of like weird old shit, and they go through it, and then they offer the people money, and then they resell it. That's the whole point of the show, right, basically. So, but the thing is, like, they're always in the southern states. So I'm waiting for the episode when they, like, go into some guy's backyard and they find out that he's, like, a big, like, Nazi paraphernalia collector. And he's like, I'll give you $20 for this swastika flag. Like, I'm waiting for that episode. That'd be exciting. And they're really awkward and like, we have to get out of here. This guy's a KKK member.
I don't really... All these shows, it's made up drama. I honestly
Oh, it's
don't
so
believe,
fake, yeah.
I don't honestly believe that they run into the things that they do.
No.
I think it'd be fantastic if they ran into a Nazi.
Yeah, I wish
guy.
my life was that exciting.
Yeah, every day you just meet these interesting characters who drink nail polish or spray tan their 4-year-old.
Different show, but yeah, I get it. Yeah.
Whatever, it's the same channel, it's the same show.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's just, it's all horseshit.
How many shows can you make about making cakes?
Oh my god, I hate Cake Boss now.
Is that what it's, there's Cake Boss, there's
Cake Boss was the first guy.
there's a
Buddy,
bunch, though.
Or whatever. That, like, made all the cakes and they were all great, and then now he has a show, like, who's the next Cake Boss? Like, nobody cares.
Nobody cares.
It's the same.
I would really like it if nobody even tried out for that show. He's like, I guess I'm still the cake boss. Like,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Looking like a total douche.
I win, guys. Yeah.
And you know he's going to try to pull some Gordon Ramsay shit on
Yeah.
that show.
I love Gordon Ramsay, though.
Yeah, well,
Me
he does
too.
it well, but any cooking show where you're, like, pitting people against each other, there has to be that asshole. And I don't see this guy who makes, like, cakes that look like dragons being that much of a douche, but he's going to try to be one, and I don't think it's going to work.
I saw, like, the stuff that I've always heard, like, the stuff they make the cakes out of, it's this weird dough.
Fondant.
Yeah, what's it called? Fondant.
You can't even eat it.
No, they say it's like you can, but it's like it doesn't taste good.
Yeah.
No.
The whole point is that you can make stuff out of it.
It's all Rice Krispie squares and fondant their cakes.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Yeah, just rice, because you can make them into anything.
And then so after they make this big presentation, they're like, "Oh, here's this cake we bought at the IGA."
Yeah.
You know, like, just actually eat that. We're gonna look at that one.
We're gonna look at that. Look how cool it looks. You can take pics.
But eat this one.
Mm-hmm. I just want to throw it out there. I'm just going to try to keep mentioning. If you want to email us, you can get us at fingerbangradio@gmail.com. If you want to join our Facebook group, you can get us at the Fingerbang Radio Show. You know, there's another Fingerbang Radio Show out there, just called Fingerbang Radio. And I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna keep making shows until they're like, he won't give up. You know, I want them to start sending me letters like,
cease and desist.
Yeah, cease and desist. And I'll be like, I'll send them a letter that says cease and fuck you. Like, I'm not doing shit. So yeah, go fuck yourself if that's you listening. But whatever.
Well, make sure you find it. You start up your Twitter, because I think they have one.
Probably. I don't know. I think they have like 2 videos. I got 4. So catch up, bitch. Yeah, so if you want to guess, you can get us at the Fingerbang Radio Show on Facebook. And I'm not going to tell you the website address, because if you're listening to this, that means that you're dumb. You're not stupid enough that you can search for the show. You'll be fine. I'll get up the link later. Anyway, Tim Hortons. I want to talk about Tim Hortons. Roll Up the Rim is back, which I feel like it doesn't leave. Like, I feel like every month I'm hearing about it again.
Fuck Roll Up the Rim, and it's not because I don't like winning a free coffee.
Yeah,
but I hate the Facebook updates. Kill me now.
Of the people, like,
oh, I want a free donut
oh
today.
my God.
Or, a picture of them not fucking winning.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I care that you didn't have to. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
There's pictures.
I saw 3 today.
I've only saw 1, and I just about punched my computer.
I saw 3 losses today.
Me too.
I remember hanging out. I must have been in middle school and was hanging out with like these people, and we were in their backyard, and like this lady was there, and she was like talking to Roll Up the Rim to win, and she was like, when you roll it up, it should just say "Don't bother," and I was like, good point. It should say "Don't bother," because I've never won anything on it. I don't really care. I don't go to Tim Hortons anyway. Yeah. I don't like it. It sucks. The food is good, and the service is like the worst thing imaginable.
Yeah.
And the coffee's like what you can buy at any other place.
Oh, it's
really.
shit.
Yeah, it's all the same garbage.
I like that in the commercials. They'll be like, if you don't know Tim Hortons, in Canada, Tim Hortons is basically like a Dunkin' Donuts, essentially. You know, it's the Canadian. It's very Canadian. They support hockey. You know.
Yeah.
It's very like warm.
Timbits, hockey,
everything's beige in the store because it's like warm colors, and the only people there are just old people who are like, we have like a surplus of money, so we can afford to buy $5 soup every day. You know.
If you're there before like 8 o'clock, though,
yeah,
when you
there's
see all
something
those
wrong with
construction workers, though,
yeah.
And there's all of them, and Lord knows how many people they're buying coffee for, but they seem to be in line for a good 20 minutes.
Yeah, it's like, don't you have a job? You have to build a house. Get out of here.
But it's like that 20-minute fresh thing.
Yeah.
You know, to which I've never tasted 20-minute fresh to me. They're like, oh, fresh pot's on right now. It still tastes as bad as any other coffee I've ever drank.
One time, I was there at 3 in the morning, and it was like this construction worker came in and ordered 52 coffees. And it was one person working, and she was like, are you serious? And he's like, yup. Oh my God, I would kill you.
I hate when people try to, because like if you go to a Starbucks and you have a complicated coffee order, to me that makes sense, because it's like Starbucks coffee, even if you don't like Starbucks, it is quality coffee. Like, it is good. I mean, they have tons of different flavor. Like, it is known for their coffee, obviously. So if you go in there and you're like, can I have like 1.5 cream? It means that you know the way you want your coffee and you want it a certain way. But if you go into a Tim Hortons and you're like, can I have 1.5 creams and half a Splenda? You know, the coffee isn't that good that you have to like, it varies so much from day to day.
You're gonna get a double-double if you ask for too much complicated shit
at
Tim Hortons. I've never really gone to Starbucks. I've had it a few times. I enjoy it. But the first time I ever went in there, I must have been about 15. I was downtown.
I refuse to think you got bad service. I've never had bad service.
No, it wasn't bad service.
Starbucks.
It was not bad service at all. But, you know, down on Rideau Street, there's the Chapters. There's Starbucks. I was like, I'm going to get a coffee. I'm 15 years old. You know, I'm smoking one of my first ever cigarettes. And
You were hip as hell.
I was
were
cool.
You? Were you wearing your skinny jeans?
I don't think those were popular yet.
Okay.
But anyway, I go in there and I'm looking at the menu, and I'm really confused by this menu.
Obviously.
Like, I'm just like, what the fuck is this? And so I go up, and finally, everybody else whose order's gone. And the woman asks me, what can I get you? And the only thing that comes to my mind to say is, do you guys sell normal coffee?
Yeah,
and
yeah,
I just sounded like the most uncultured fuck
without
ever.
doubt.
It was just awful.
Yeah, I love Starbucks, but I hate the feeling that you get nervous when you go in. Like, you're like, oh my God. Like, you're thinking, like, you're going to be like, can I get a coffee? And they're going to be like, look at this kid. Hey, John, he said he wants a coffee. What? Like, that's what I'm expecting.
The first time I ever went into Starbucks, I remember I said, can I get, like, a medium? And she looked at me like I was retarded. Like, she was just, like, staring at me. And I was like, I don't know the sizes.
Yeah, she's like, do you mean a grande? It's like, no, I mean a goddamn medium. No, hurry up, lady. I'm on the run.
Yeah, that would be the thing with Starbucks. You don't really go there when you're like rushing to get to work.
No, for sure.
You know, because how are you supposed to drink a coffee with a bunch of foam on it?
First, it's hot as hell, too.
Yeah.
Tim Hortons, you can go in, you can drink that right out the cup, right from the get-go. Starbucks, like, you have to take the lid off and sit it there and be like, we got an hour, okay?
Pull out your laptop,
Pull out your laptop, like, start writing your screenplay, 'cause we got at least 20 minutes.
Because you are in Starbucks, of course.
You are in Starbucks.
Yeah.
I went in. Thing is though, but Starbucks, like, their service, even if I'm waiting, I don't feel that bad. Like, I'm not pissed if I have to wait a little bit longer, because they're so nice to you that they'll apologize a million times. You go to the counter, they're like, hi, how can I help you today? It's like, that's the way you should be greeted. Yeah. Not like when you go to a Tim Hortons and it's like,
what can I get you?
What can I get you? Or like, what?
You really hate your life right now, don't you? Like, people who work at Starbucks, I feel like they look at it like a career.
Yeah.
Like, they're like, I can move up in this company.
Which they probably can, though. That's the problem. You can probably go pretty high.
Yeah. Probably to run a Starbucks franchise, that'd be a pretty awesome job.
Oh, yeah.
You'd probably meet some really cool people. The people... You could be really selective with who you hire.
Like, which I would, I'd be like, hey man, nice skinny jeans, you're in.
I dig those glasses and your ironic t-shirt slogan.
Yeah, sweet, bro. Yeah. Oh my God. I like your mustache tattoo on your finger. You're so in. Like, yeah, it is. I mean, I think, like, I was talking about hipsters. I hate when people make fun of hipsters, because I'm like, the thing, if you don't really dress like a hipster like at least a little bit, it's probably because you're not that much in style. Like, you know, I mean, like, it is kind of the style right now, and it's like, I don't know, if you can call yourself a hipster, or you're fine, but if you really are, like, get upset when someone does that, then there's a problem.
Yeah, if you have a little bit of an issue with it, because it's what it is now. Everybody's a little bit of a hipster.
Yeah, exactly. People don't even know what that means anymore. You could be like, man, you're like, let's go to Wendy's, and someone will call you hipster, and you're like, what the fuck does that, like, what do you mean? Like, that.
Well, they grill their meat fresh, bro.
They grill their, yeah, didn't you know? Like,
no, somebody could look at my father. He's 65 years old, and the other day he walks out of his bedroom wearing these bell-bottom, like 1969. These things are flowing, man, and he has this pink button-up shirt with embroidery all over. People would look at that now and call him a hipster. You know, but that's just what it is. I mean, if you dress a little bit differently, you do things a little bit differently, you're a fucking hipster.
Without a doubt. Like, you listen to any music that, like that the majority of people haven't heard of, you're automatic, and it's like, that's everybody.
We are the 49%, you know?
The 99% is the hipsters, the 1% is the kids who aren't really that cool.
The kids who still listen to Deep Purple when they're 24 years old. Like, shut up.
Yeah,
Nobody actually liked Deep Purple. That's just the first song you learned how to play on guitar.
Yeah. That's the, like, those songs that, wouldn't it suck you're one of those songs, like, what's that Johnny Cash song that everyone learns on guitar? It's like
Doom, doom, doom.
Is Smoke on the Water?
That's not Johnny Cash.
Yeah, well, who does Smoke on the Water?
Deep Purple.
It is, right?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, I don't know why I said Johnny. Anyway, when people, like, Smoke on the Water, like, it's one of those songs where it's like, it was... Are you gonna do it right now?
Yeah.
All right, pull out some, just do me a quick Smoke on the Water. See, the face Kelsey just popped up was oh yeah, I know this. That's because every douchebag in high school who first started playing guitar was like, hey guys, I know Smoke on the Water.
And because my dad plays guitar, and that's the first song he tried to teach me, and I couldn't do it because my fingers are too fragile.
That's the first song everyone learns.
Then there's the other, like, hipster song, because if you know this, Seven Nation Army.
Yeah, Seven Nation Army. I learned that on bass.
Like, you're an asshole.
Yeah. My respect for you just dropped, please.
And it's the asshole kid, who's sitting in the hallway in high school, and he's there, and he's either playing that, or Wish You Were Here by Pink Floyd.
Yeah,
And you're like, you're an asshole, and I hate you.
It should be illegal in high schools, I think. There should be signs everywhere.
No guitar.
Seven Nation Army. No, but even if you want to play guitar, I love the idea of someone sitting around playing guitar.
Oh, that's fine until they pull out. Like, fuck you. Fuck
They're
you.
like, check it, it's Wonderwall, guys. We're ready to go.
Do you know why I actually neglected to ever learn that song while learning guitar? Just because
the
I knew people would be
douchebag.
like, you should play Wonderwall. And I want to punch you in the throat.
Yeah.
I get that at school. I have my guitar at school. I have a ukulele at school, and the first thing people, you know what you should play?
play
And I'm
Wonderwall
like,
on
you
that
know
ukulele.
what you should do? You should suck my dick.
Yeah,
because
I'm
I'm not playing that
Wonderwall.
song.
Yeah, for sure.
It's just an awful, awful song.
I feel like every AC/DC song too is one of those songs. Like all their big hits, like everyone first starts out going like, "Hey man, let's I learned how to play Back in Black on bass."
Dun, 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 dun. And like every high school band starts off as an AC/DC cover band.
Yeah, they don't call themselves that. But
No, but that's exactly what they do. And Eddie Van Halen said,
Are you telling me you don't know how to play Wonderwall?
I do not know how
Shit. By next week.
I
you
also don't know
Wonderwall,
how to
please.
play any AC/DC.
All right, cool. You're on my books. Oh, you're good.
Eddie Van Halen said it best, and I don't actually agree with it because I'm at the point now in my life.
He said it best. It's bullshit, but I'll tell you what he said.
But Eddie Van Halen said, AC/DC has one song, but it's a fucking good song. Now, I will agree with the one song part because everything is the same kind of riff progression horse shit with that same annoying voice. Their lead singer died, but it's like he didn't even go anywhere.
Yeah.
Like, who the hell is Brian Johnson? They sound exactly the same. And I just don't care anymore.
Yeah.
Like, they're like, oh, new AC/DC album coming out. Like, oh, big fucking whoop.
Yeah, I don't care like at all. I think they did the soundtrack for Iron Man, and I was like, I don't give a shit. Like, but same thing for me with like Guns N' Roses. Like, we released a new album. I'm like, I don't care at all. Like, I didn't really care in the first
Everybody's
place.
going 14 years since the last Guns N' Roses album, and you're all going, well, really? I wonder why.
Yeah. when you guys were in middle school, did you notice that? Well, I got to just say, for the most part, the guys in the class went through their classic rock stage, and it started in middle school. Like, at first they were like, "Hey, man!" First it scouts, they go AC/DC, then they go Guns N' Roses, and then they touch into Aerosmith
And Led Zeppelin.
and Led Zeppelin.
And then they think they're really good because they like Led Zeppelin, and they're like, oh, only real rock fans like
Yeah,
Zeppelin.
like-
I'm not
I'm
hating on Zeppelin. They're
Yeah, they're
talented.
excellent, but everyone loves, like, everyone knows Led Zeppelin's not like some indie band.
You are not
No, it's like,
special
you're not
because you
special.
listen to Led Zeppelin 3 more than Led Zeppelin 4.
Yeah, everyone listens like to Led Zeppelin like pretty much on a regular. You're not original.
Yeah.
But that's all middle school, right? But then it's like the people who held on to that throughout high school and still to this day are like I don't care if you say you love Led Zeppelin, but if you're like, oh man, AC/DC is like my favorite band of all time, like, to me there's something wrong.
Yeah,
It's like
because
you're-
they're not.
No.
There's so much more music out there that people just... Because they turn on
Ignore.
Shea 106 or whatever your classic rock station is, and you go, ah, crap.
Yeah.
You know,
It's all it is,
Like,
yeah.
oh, great, Love in an Elevator by Aerosmith. Or,
Smoke on the Water, I could play this, guys. And then you tell everyone, like, I could play this on guitar. It's like, so can, like, everybody and their dog can
Yeah.
play this goddamn song.
yeah, and that's all you hear when, like, I'll admit it, when my mom got me my first guitar, I'm pretty sure that's all she heard for a little while.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. Like, it's gonna happen, but it's like, oh, it just annoys me. It's like, we need a new first guitar song.
Well,
Yeah.
like, let it go, right? Like,
Yeah.
move on from that kind
But
of...
Seven Nation Army did that. That's the new, like, first song you learn on guitar.
Oh, yeah,
I'm just
definitely.
waiting for the next one, I think.
I still like Seven Nation.
Oh, yeah, it's still an
Man,
awesome
like-
song. Like, I love the White Stripes, but it's like...
But, you know, when I'm over at my friend's house and his little brother's learning guitar and I hear that same fucking riff over and over again, I'm like, play the solo, man.
Yeah,
play
exactly.
the solo.
It's just the main part. It's just dun 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 dun. Wait, dun wait. Dun, dun. That's the worst part
Yeah.
about guitar. When someone's like, it's like my brother when he was first learning guitar, he'd be like, oh, look, I've learned to play this, and I'm like, did you actually learn to play it, or you kind of got it? Because I'm like, I'll wait. I don't mind waiting a couple months until you got it down,
Yeah.
because I don't want to hear the. Wait, hold up. Wait, just a sec. I gotta. Oh, this part's hard. it's not the
That
same
was-
song.
You know, and that every guitar player goes through that.
Yeah,
and
it's
it's an
gonna happen.
understandable thing. But fuck is it annoying?
I'm like, call me when you're excellent, because that's the only time I want
But
to
don't
listen.
show people, right? Either I had an ex-boyfriend that would do that. I'd go to his house and be like, I learned a song, and I'd be like, oh, cool. And
I
then it
don't
would be
care
like,
that much.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Hold on. And I was just like, this sucks. Like, I'm bored.
Must have been about 2 months ago, actually. It was like first semester of college. We were sitting outside, and because Matt plays guitar and Dean plays some guitar, and we're all sitting around singing, having a good time, and this guy just comes out of nowhere. And he goes, can I borrow your guitar? And Matt, of course, is like, yeah, man, like, he might play something good for us. You never know. So he takes your guitar and he sits down on the rock with us.
Was it that really big guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he starts playing American Pie.
My.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
Again, another one of those songs where I'm like, I don't really care. So he starts playing it, but he's doing the... Wait. Hold up. Wait. Yeah, he's doing that throughout the whole thing, and I just looking over at you guys, and I can see Dean's blood just boiling in his body.
Well,
like,
Dean's a musician.
exactly.
Right?
Like, he's like, if you don't have the song down, like, it doesn't matter if you can sing, but if you have to stop every 3 seconds to adjust your fingers to play the song, like, you're not playing the song, you're massacring the song, and I don't want to have to hear it, you know? You're upsetting everybody, and it's terrible. So, get your shit together. Play by yourself before you play in public, you know?
Yeah, there's a point to that, but, like that's what open mics are good for, you know? You do get some people, you go to an
because the expectancy is you're going to go and you're going to see that.
And you're going to see some really good people.
And you're going to see some terrible people.
Yeah.
It's like an open mic for anything. It could be for, you know, music, poetry, comedy. It's like anything, right? It's like there's going to be the people
there's going to be the people that you go have a smoke during.
Yeah.
And there's going to be the people that you're like,
exactly.
oh, this is fantastic.
Yeah. The people who are like, can we drink outside? Is there a balcony? So I'll just go there.
Yeah.
Like, I'm good. Yeah.
But,
where it's just hard to watch.
But you just got to be careful where you bust that out, because if there's a couple people who are enjoying themselves and they're like, oh, I play guitar, and they're going to expect something from you, and you just got to be ready for it.
It's the same thing with people that sing, though, right, Matt?
Well, yeah, we also know some people who attempt to sing.
Who?
It's not mentioned.
Use code names. That's why I did on my first show. I was like, you know, her, what? Mouth it at me again. You're just opening your mouth in one way. Yeah, write it down. That's fine. Here's a pen. Write it down. I need to know what you're talking about because I really don't know.
Okay.
You know, someone tries to mouth something at you, but they
Mitch
only use, like,
everything.
it's only one syllable, so they'll be like, all right, I got it. Cool. Yeah, I know what you mean. It's
right.
yeah, exactly.
You know, and Mitch and I sing. Don't get us wrong. We sing all the time when we're at school.
And I'm not saying I'm the great, but, like, I feel I can manage my way.
Yeah, well, you can dance around the melody a little
Yeah.
bit, but when somebody's just like, you know what, this song would sound better if screamed at the top of my lungs, trying to sound like Michael Jackson, just got a vasectomy, you know, and it's just absolutely awful.
Did Michael Jackson get a vasectomy?
Actually, well, too
No,
soon.
that was just molestation. Cool. Sorry, I mixed those two up. Yeah, so, again, if you want to reach us, you can get us at fingerbang@gmail.com or join the Facebook group. I'm just going to keep mentioning, I don't give a shit. Know what I'm excited for now? Because I am going to go into school tomorrow, and we are going to make some splitters, some bumpers for this show. Yeah. So that, like, when I actually go to break in 30 minutes, it's going to be like, wow, and go into a break, like an actual thing, so it won't just be like, but... Okay, we're back.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey guys, what's going on?
I'm still Mitch V.
We did a show last week, and we started the show one day, but then we had to leave early, so we didn't. So the show, the break was 2 weeks long. So it's like, hey, we're back, and then Brandon's like, it was minutes for you, but it was days for me. Like, it was pretty great. One thing I want to bring up, we're all in class together. We all take radio broadcasting, which is why I'm doing this, and I think I'm so good. So we're sitting in class, and we like to complain a lot. That's why I think we hang out the most out of us three.
Yeah.
We like to complain and rant about things we hate, and kind of brings us together. So one day,
what made us friends?
What's made us friends?
That's actually true.
A mutual hate, I think, is what brought us together. Love you guys.
There's nothing I like more than to sit down with people and talk about how I hate
other people. Yeah, without a doubt. So we're sitting there and we're talking about one thing that always pissed me off is this whole thing about nostalgia that's going on. This very it's a lot of people who were born in the 90s and they like to reminisce because to me what they're doing is they're going, if I talk about something from my childhood that someone else experienced, it gives me a connection with that person. Like, if I can sit there and go, hey, man, you guys remember Pokemon? Everyone remembers Pokemon, dude. You can't, you know what I mean? Like, you can't.
Kids not just born in the 90s remember Pokemon. There's kids who still play. I saw Pokemon cards for sale the other day.
I was playing Pokemon yesterday on my computer. Like, I still play Pokemon. You're not bringing anything new.
You can buy Pokemon on your iPhone now, like Pokemon Red.
No, you can't.
Yeah.
You can get Pokemon Red on your iPhone.
My friend Dimitri was telling me about it yesterday.
That's bullshit.
Okay, well, let's
You're
all get out our iPhones.
Oh,
another thing you need to know about the three
we
of
all
us.
have iPhones.
We all have iPhones. We all,
I don't believe you for a second. Did he jailbreak his iPhone? Is that what he did?
I don't know.
Because you cannot get Pokemon on your iPhone, I promise you. And if you can, holy shit, we're cutting down the show right now, and you guys are going home. No, you can't. You son of a bitch, you can't get Pokemon.
Well, you know what? Broke your heart. I don't give a shit. Whatever. You know what?
I really don't.
Another thing you need to know about all this, though, as well as our hatred for, like, everything under the sun.
Yeah.
We were all wearing Converse.
Yeah.
Like, all the time.
But guys, like we were saying, we like to go to Starbucks and write our screenplays. So back to the nostalgia thing, it's this idea of just because we all grew up with the same aspect of our childhood, that means we have some kind of connection. And there's people that we know, not to name names, who will sit there and they'll mention those things to try to gain friendship through other people.
Like, that's how non-smokers start small talk.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what they do. Yeah.
They're like, hey, remember pencil crayons? You're
yeah, dude, they still have those. That's a thing now.
They actually still sell those. Funny enough.
Where?
Yeah, like, the dollar store, Zellers, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
I'm a non-smoker. I just have normal social skills.
Yeah, maybe that's it. Yeah.
That could be it. But regardless, you have people going up and being like, I was born in the 90s, you know.
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about YTV again for the millionth time.
Did you ever watch The Zone?
Everyone watched the goddamn Zone, okay?
I had the biggest crush on Sugar ever.
Oh my god. I remember because someone had mentioned that she did porn, and like 2 days later I came up and I was like, guys, she didn't do porn. They're like, how do you know? I was like, trust me. I checked the whole internet to see if Sugar did porn, and it never happened. Because if I found that, I wouldn't be doing this show. I'd just be sitting in my house with a loop.
It would only be good, like, funny for me and enjoyable for me if she did it on the Zone set.
Yes, exactly. Coming up, it's Pokemon, guys. What's happening? Ash this week. Oh my god. I would watch that show.
Oh, sweet Christ.
Oh, that'd be the best.
But it was all about, like, the reminiscing and Dragon Ball Z, and everybody enjoyed that, and that's fine.
But
and that's
we don't
great.
have to talk about it.
You know what? Fuck off! I don't care anymore. Like, you and I were touching on this the other day when we were making a couple jokes, and I mentioned Cat Dog.
Yeah.
Hilarious show. We didn't really get into it.
No,
because we don't like reminiscing, because we both understand the Cat Dog was a hilarious show.
We get it. We don't have to be like, hey, do you remember that time where Cat Dog did that? It's like, you don't have to go on for 3 hours about Cat Dog. Like, we remember the show.
And that was great.
I'm pretty done with that, with the whole reminiscent. I think it was very high school. It was a way to connect for people.
Like, you were born in 1997.
Exactly,
You didn't live in the 90s. You got out of your diapers in the 90s, if barely.
Barely, yeah.
So
if you just started remembering shit in 2000, like, that's not...
You're not a 90s kid.
You're not a 90s
And that's
kid,
another thing that pisses me off. 90s kid.
Yeah, I hate
like,
the term.
shut up.
Yeah, exactly. I wrote a joke about how... I hate doing that because I'm giving up all my good jokes, but whatever. This is my show, so fuck everybody. I wrote a joke about how I think the generation gap between us and the younger generation was... here's your wine, problem. The generation gap between us and the younger generation was finding porn on the internet. Like, we always had internet porn, but finding it was still difficult. But now it's so easy, you know?
It is actually, like not even a task
Yeah, you
anymore.
don't have to... Yeah, it's like there's programs now where you can literally probably say porn to your computer. And I was thinking about, like, there was a time when you'd be like, www.porn.ca... Oh, backspace. O-M. Enter. All right. Like, that's all you had to do. Like, there was like effort involved, and now it's so simple.
And it's funny, like, I think that the major generation gap is that there's probably people who still don't know about it.
About what? Internet porn?
Internet porn. Like, if you're past a certain age, you might not know it exists, and you're still reading Sports Illustrated swimsuit editions.
Is that still a thing? I don't read magazines because I'm not from the 80s.
You're making me feel really old here.
Let's drink this wine. We'll feel better.
I'm just
I know what you mean, though, yeah.
It's
like, to me, it's like, who in their right mind is still reading Playboy magazines? Do you know what I mean? Like,
well, for the pictures, I still enjoy the articles.
the articles, yeah, they're wonderful. Like, oh, like, she enjoys long walks on the beach. Interesting.
I thought they all did. But
Yeah,
she
that's the
seems
thing.
special.
That's what, like, I was thinking. I was like, who doesn't enjoy a long walk on the beach? You know? I want to meet the girl who doesn't. That's the girl I want to meet who's like, I don't like
Who's
long
as
walks on
cynical
the
about the world as I am.
Yeah, exactly. I want to meet... I
I'm
want to
right
read
here. Like,
that. I want to read that. Do you like long walks on the beach?
no, I
We have
don't
a girl.
like sand.
We have an actual girl in the studio, a real live one. So I guess we can just ask you girl questions, which I find is
you
a
go.
good. Do you like long walks on the beach?
No, I don't like sand. I don't like cold. Or when it's hot, like, it just bothers me.
What about like just in the evening? Would you mind? Would you
wouldn't
really be upset?
mind.
There you go. Okay, but do you know what I mean? Like, if I want to meet the person who's like, hey, do you want to go for a long walk on the beach? And they're like, no.
That sounds awful.
And then they're like, not after last time. You know, like.
And you want to know the story,
And then
but you're afraid to
but
ask.
you're afraid to ask. You're like, do you have hepatitis from the beach? Yeah. Oh, I wouldn't go to the beach at night.
No,
God damn, not in this world we live in.
I still want to meet the girl who hates everything that the classic girl likes, you know? Like, no, I don't want to walk on the beach. I want to fucking lay around and look at stupid shit on the internet.
Yeah.
You're like,
It's like, can we go on
right
the...
here.
other than you.
Again, real live girl in the studio. Real exciting times.
Put away the cutouts, boys.
But for real, like, I want to meet the person who's like, I have I almost said prescription to Playboy, a subscription to Playboy. I want to meet that person.
Yeah.
Like, I feel it's kind of creepy, like, to actually own. Like, if you still buy pornography, like, I can see it as a joke. Like, if it was like, oh, it's his birthday, let's buy him porn, you know? Like,
Yeah.
that's funny, and I get that. But if, like, on a regular basis,
If you're buying your porn, like, you're just wasting your money.
you're wasting your money, not to mention it's just kind of... like, I can't imagine... I don't want other people involved in my porn life, you
Yeah.
know? I don't talk... Like, I'll talk about it. I will, but, like, I don't want people to be like, hey, what are you looking at? And, like, go through my shit.
I told myself once that I was walking to buy a pack of smokes. I was like, I'm gonna buy a Playboy. I've never done that. Like that, I was at the point
You
in time,
goddamn loser.
No, but think about it. You're like, this is a rite of passage. I'd probably just turned 19.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know what? I've bought my first case of beer. I've bought smokes. I should probably buy a Playboy.
Yeah.
So I walk in, and I'm about to grab it off the rack, and I turn around, and the woman working the cash could have been a day younger than 99 years old.
Yeah.
I swear to God, I was like, I am not buying a Playboy today. You know, like, it's like looking at your grandmother.
Yeah.
you
You're like,
know?
I'll take Auto Trader, thanks.
Does anybody read those?
I don't know who's buying magazines. Like, I don't... Like, if you're... I go to Walmart, and it's just a wall of gossip about Whitney Houston. Like, that's all this month is. Just pictures of her either looking really nice or really drugged out, and it's like her final words. And it's like, who's buying magazines?
And next month is going to be actually, like, if you noticed, it's almost away from Whitney Houston now. It's how her daughter's all fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then 3 months from now, I'll be remembering Whitney Houston.
Yeah, and like, oh, she was so great. But you know how a couple months ago when we hated on her for doing cocaine?
Yeah.
Everybody does cocaine.
Come on, guys, that's really cool. Yeah, I really don't get who's buying magazines, not to mention who's buying porn, because it's creepy. I can find anything on the internet for free.
And it's way better.
Maybe I believe all these bills are being put in place to censor the internet. If I was the porn industry, I'd be behind it, right? Like, wouldn't you? Like,
Well, it depends if, like, you're making those made-for-TV porns, I guess.
no, but like if you're making, like, if you, because I'd say for the, like, I don't know, is there a porn company who's like does internet porn, but they also like sell DVDs?
I don't... Maybe,
But if there is, like, wouldn't you, if you're that company, you're like, okay, so people can stop stealing our shit, and we'll make tons of money because people will have to resort, because, of course, porn's like, you know, it's like an addiction, like anything. People are gonna buy it.
But it's like
you know?
anything else. People, like, wouldn't Matt Groening be behind that because people wouldn't be able to watch Futurama? You know?
Yeah,
it's like
yes.
anything else. I guess porn is just at the front of the mind because we're sick.
Yeah,
But-
that's true.
Speak for yourselves.
If you guys could leave for like 10 minutes, I just
Speaking of which,
gotta handle myself, 'cause I'm very
I can
aroused.
play romantic music for
Ooh,
you.
just go outside the door. You can leave it a crack open. Oh yeah. Oh. I like the change up there. Ooh. I can only masturbate while listening to Smoke on the Water by Deep Purple. That's all it's that or Seven Nation Army, because I get really angry.
Oh, man.
Yeah. So the nostalgia thing, that pissed me off. The porn thing pissed me off. But also, because nostalgia, we were going to actually nostalgia out a bit and like talk about some stuff, because I want to bring up, you guys want to bring up Beanie Babies for some reason. I don't know, you were like Beanie Babies, and I was like, why the fuck are we talking about Beanie Babies?
Because we started talking about nostalgia, and I said, do you guys remember Beanie Babies? Because I loved them.
Now we're going to be those people, though.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about, so, I don't know if we should. I don't, like, let's just say Beanie Babies, yeah, it was a thing. Oh my god. They were little, like,
they were cool.
They were whatever. I'm going through my note. I love going through my notes afterward and being like, why did, like, the way I wrote shit, like, one point it just says cats, nostalgia, Beanie Babies, gel pens, homeless, pneumonia. Why did we write homeless? What'd you have to say about the homeless?
You had a story about a homeless
You had a story about a homeless man.
I had a story about my cat.
No, yes, it says homeless, and I didn't just write that. Something about Sesame Street, I think.
Oh! I don't know. Speaking of nostalgia, Sesame Street.
Fuck, were those people shit. Okay.
But like, it's Sesame Street. I think that should be allowed. Everybody loves
fine.
Sesame Street.
Yeah, fair. Go ahead.
But the thing is, has anybody ever realized that everybody but Bert and Ernie seems to be homeless?
Yeah, except for the lovely gay couple. Everyone else is homeless.
Yeah, and they don't seem to let anybody in. I mean, Bert's an asshole.
Yeah, that's true.
And Ernie's clearly mentally retarded. And okay, so Big Bird lives in a nest in an alleyway.
Yeah.
With he's clearly doing acid because he has this guy that just like Snuffleupagus.
Yeah, no, he's coke addict
You
for
said
sure.
that wrong.
Snuffleupagus.
Snuffleupagus.
Snuffleupagus. There's
Anyway,
no
he has a
feedback.
really big nose.
Shut up, pneumonia.
Anyway, he has a big nose. He does a lot of coke.
Yeah.
Oscar the
wouldn't you?
Grouch, he lives in a trash can and gets no sympathy.
No sympathy at all.
I mean, sure, he's grouchy. He lives in a
He
fucking
lives in a
garbage
trash can, yeah. What would you do?
Yeah.
Would you be happy-go-lucky? Like, I want to meet that character.
Yeah. Super Grover's clearly insane.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Cookie Monster is he's an addict of some
He's
kind.
an addict.
Yeah, I wouldn't go to Sesame Street. It's a sketchy neighborhood.
Yeah. But they had some great musical guests back in the day. Like, I have the DVDs.
I didn't, like, thinking you're older. Like, how old are you, Matt?
I'm 22.
You're 22. I'm 19, so are you,
Yeah,
right?
me too.
So I think I just really, like, I remember watching Sesame Street, but I don't remember watching that much
my mom
Sesame
used to
Street.
sit me down every week to watch it.
I didn't
that's
watch
how I
Sesame
learned my
Street that
numbers,
much.
because my mom was like, clearly just didn't want to teach them to me.
Obviously, yeah. I wouldn't want to deal with you if I didn't have to. I mean,
But it was a fantastic show. But now you look back at it now, like, what the fuck was Elmo? Like, what the fuck
There was
he?
a doll they had that swore, an Elmo doll. Do you guys remember that?
no.
Yeah, it ended up like you would tickle it, but it would be like, fuck you, and they recalled
That was all
it.
that lead, though, from the Chinese manufacturer, I think. That just screwed with it.
Or no, that was a Smurfs doll, maybe. I had a doll at home that swears.
Go Smurf yourself. I like that. Oh, I made a Smurf joke. I hate myself.
Oh, God. Well, did you know Smurfette was actually made by the bad guy in the Smurfs?
Yeah. Yeah, at the end of the episode, you find out that she was actually a robot the whole time. And that she was never actually a character. But they try not to bring that up because it ruins
just
the goddamn series,
It's just
right?
pretty- I was always convinced that Smurfs, the whole show was about sharing. Because it's a whole colony of dudes and one chick.
Yeah, it's very communist. Yeah, but it's also very communist society. Like, everyone gets something, and Papa Smurf is the dictator. But he's the perfect idea of communism because he's, like, the nice leader. You know, he wears a red hat. Come on, guys.
Yeah.
Come on. You know, they all look the same. You know?
Well, one wears glasses, and he has... And
Brainy.
Yeah.
That's how we talk. I think I could do, like, 17 different Smurf voices. Oh, Brainy. That's Papa Smurf. Brainy's like, Papa Smurf. That's how he talks. And then there's the retarded one who's basically saying, hey, guys, I'm a Smurf, too. Yeah, Smurfs. I watched that for a very long time, though.
You know, I
I'm a big
never really
fan.
watched it.
I love the Smurfs. I did. I got into it.
Smurfs?
I got into it in high school. Every morning I'd be like, oh, Smurfs is on. I'd watch it, and I'd be like, this show's lovely. It's a great show.
There's
We're nostalgian, guys. Oh, I hate myself. Oh, well, it's my show. Continue.
Smurfs came in the comics, you know, like the hard-covered comics
Yeah.
as well. And Smurfs just always lead me back to how much Tintin I used to read.
Yeah.
Yeah, like...
Hated Tintin. We
How-
only
Whoa,
read-
lady.
Whoa.
We only read him in French, so I never
I got
understood anything.
the figure right there. The Tintin figure. That's from Belgium too, because I'm very fancy.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Did you guys see the movie?
No, my brother said it was amazing though.
No, I didn't want to watch it.
Did you see it?
No.
So why'd you hate it?
I watched it in French every day.
No, the movie, the new movie.
Oh, no, I didn't see
It's a brand new movie.
Apparently,
you didn't even know.
I didn't know that.
Apparently, like I haven't seen it, but apparently it's amazing.
This lady in my house.
Apparently it's amazing.
Yeah, I heard it's amazing too. Let's go to school and talk to everyone about Tintin because that's how like cool we are. I call it Tintin because like.
Tintin. And in English, it's Snowy. His dog's name is Snowy. But what is it in French?
Oh shit.
Miu.
Miu or something? I'd ask my dad. My dad knows them all.
It's about like that sounds like a cat to me.
Miu, yeah, for sure.
And then there's the drunk sailor.
He is drunk, and that's a weird thing about. That's the thing, like, I hate that cartoons back in the day. Like, if you watch Looney Tunes, there's guns in that show. There's literally a man who's trying to shoot one of the main characters on a regular basis. You don't see that shit anymore, and it pisses me off. Yet they'll still rerun Looney Tunes episodes, and it's like, how can you pick and choose?
Yeah, like, well, those are classics,
No,
but we can't make new ones with that or whatever.
Yeah.
The funniest thing about Looney Tunes ever for me was the Coyote... Roadrunner, there we go. God, I'm old.
He did Coyote, and then he just swung his hand back and forth a bunch of times, as if, like, you know, the fast thing. Okay, cool.
Yeah,
are you masturbating? What are you doing at me right now?
The Roadrunner. Did you ever see the last episode of the Roadrunner?
Why, did he die?
No.
What happens?
He catches him.
I feel that show never ended.
No, it ended, and it was weird because he caught him, and then tapped him on the arm and went, "You're it," and ran away.
Perfect ending to me. That's genius.
Yeah, that's genius. Did you see the one when Bugs Bunny filled in?
No.
He filled in for the Roadrunner?
Again, I think Looney Tunes was more like, I think that 3-year gap, like, between us really, like, changed the... like really flipped it. Like we didn't see that. Like me, like for us Teletubbies, that wasn't us.
No.
Right?
No.
I think that was the next generation of TV for kids.
I hated Teletubbies. I was like, what?
No, but you didn't watch it though.
No.
Like you, right? Because we were just the age above it that it was like kind of stupid for us.
Yeah, like what the hell
you know?
is this?
But the kids like just a bit younger watched it.
It's like that Talking Couch show too. What the hell was that?
There's a show about Talking Couch?
Yeah. Ah, fuck, I don't. Let's not get into it.
Big Comfy Couch?
Big Comfy Couch.
That's not a talking couch.
Well, I thought it was a talking couch.
No, man, Big Comfy Couch was the dopest.
It was.
Okay, but now we're noticing an age difference between
exactly,
us,
but that's
too.
it. With what was the clown's name?
Molly.
Yeah, with the other one, like the main character.
I don't remember. She wasn't important.
Lunette? Yeah. With Lunette and Molly, a girl and her dolly on the big coffee couch. Boom, boom. Yeah. It was great. A great show.
I knew nothing about it. I knew my friend's younger sister used to watch it, and we would get angry.
I used to do the dance, like the clock dance. And like I had a Molly the dolly.
Oh, here we go. I'm closing my book of notes because I got something to say about this show. Now, Matt, you didn't watch the show very much, okay?
No.
So she would do this thing on the show. She'd lay on this mat, and on the mat it was a clock with no hands on it, right? And she would do the time. So she'd count. So she'd like throw her leg up, and she'd count 1, 2, and she'd like move her legs to count on the clock.
Okay.
At the end of the episode, after they had all their fun, they did all their stuff throughout the episode, which is basically like a day of fun for them, whatever. They'd make a big mess. So at the end of the episode, they'd have this thing called the 10-second cleanup. So within 10 seconds, they'd have to clean up all the stuff that they played with throughout the day.
Was it like a montage thing?
Not really. It was just them cleaning stuff, her like picking up stuff and shoving it back on the couch, but like sped up really fast.
Okay.
10-second cleanup is what it was called. It took about 30 seconds. If you count it, it took about 30 seconds. All I could think was like, for some dumb bitch who spends all of her time on a clock, she cannot count for shit. Because that's like a 45-second cleanup trying to throw this stuff away.
Yeah,
it just frustrated me. I was like, I'm looking too far into Big Comfy Couch, I think. Okay. I'm too upset.
Since we're really far into this nostalgia thing that we already said that we hate.
Yeah, we're like, don't you hate those douchebags? Anyway, do you remember Pokemon, guys?
But we're interesting. We're talking about interesting.
Yes, we are very interesting.
We're drinking wine.
Yeah, we are.
Well, you don't count. And Pokeroo.
Yeah. Well, I remember like Polka Dot Door.
Yeah, that motherfucker scared the shit out of me.
That's another, like, I remember watching it a lot, but I don't really remember that much from that show.
I remember Bananas in Pajamas.
Okay. I loved that show. Don't get me wrong. I just wailed my arms around.
I'm a little bit afraid of Matt's excitement over pajamas,
2 times
bananas.
in that show's life series, one of the bears got high and passed out.
From what?
Really?
He was painting a room once,
okay,
and he's
so
like,
it's
"Oh, I
fumes.
feel dizzy," and he just passed it out. And the second time,
yeah.
he had glue on his hand, and everybody else left, and he's like, "Well, I don't know what to do," and he puts his hand that had the glue on it to his face and goes, and passes out.
Oh my
and wakes
god!
up a couple hours later, he's like, "Where am I?"
I remember the meth episode. That was a good
What?
episode. Yeah. Okay, there's no meth. That, like the fact that you guys fell for that, I don't want you on my
childhood for
I don't
about
want.
4 seconds there. Like, oh my.
Same.
I want to get off the nostalgia thing because I hate the hypocriticalness of like I fucking hate those people, followed by like, hey guys, you remember this show? How's that pneumonia going?
Oh, it's great.
I haven't really noticed you coughing, but I have a feeling you've been doing it a lot.
You'll hear
So-
it when you edit all this.
Yeah, I'm not gonna edit out the coughs because that's gonna be going through like, oh, there's one.
Yeah.
And
It'll take
like,
forever.
yeah, no, too bad. Yeah, so I want to get off that. Homeless. I don't know what those on these notes. Actually, I want to take a break right now. We're at 55, so we're gonna go to a quick break. You play some songs. We'll just chill. So we'll be back in just a minute. Here's Matt Francis playing some of his awesome music. I want to hear at least one rendition of "Smoke on the Water" and a nice Seven Nation. No, I'm kidding.
And Wonderwall.
And a Wonderwall. I want to hear a Wonderwall.
Fuck you.
You can take your shirt off. You can wear some cool bead necklace. You know, you can be real cool.
Ziggy Stardust.
Yes, very much so. Anyway, we'll be back with more Fingerbang Radio Show in just a bit.
Wow! The Fingerbang Radio Show, hosted by Mitch and Brandon. New episodes every Saturday. They actually give a shit about what you have to say. Get them on Facebook. Search The Fingerbang Radio Show.
I ain't giving out no link.
Fingerbangradio@gmail.com.
Why do you guys use Gmail?
Because we're goddamn professionals.
So are we even? Is this recording? I think so. Anyway, we're sitting here with Mr. Matt Francis, who I brought in specifically for his musical talents. So Matt, you do play a lot of open mics and stuff, eh?
I do.
Like downtown.
Well, not as much as I used to,
Yeah.
because we're stuck at school.
Yeah, till like 12 o'clock at night every day. Do you have any shows coming up that you want to plug? We'll do it again at the end of the show, but like anything you're doing soon or
Tomorrow night might be at the Brass Monkey.
at the Brass Monkey tomorrow night. What time do you think?
Between 9 and 10.
Around 9 to 10. Where's that again?
It's on Green Bank and Hunt Club.
Okay, so on Green Bank and Hunt Club at the Brass Monkey, you can catch Matt Francis tomorrow night, maybe.
Maybe.
Although, wait, am I saying this? This isn't going to be uploaded till Saturday. So you just missed Matt Francis, you bunch of retards. Anyway, so we brought in Matt Francis. He's going to play some songs. We're just going to sit here and listen to his beautiful musical music and jams. It's going to be a great time. So, yeah, we'll try that. And I'll also listen to it through the headphones, see if it comes through clear. And if I have just levels, we'll do whatever we can. So you're listening to Matt Francis right now on the Fingerbang Radio Show.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. I drove to your house because your daddy wasn't home. I drove to your house because you didn't wanna be alone. We went for a walk that lasted just a little while. Every second was worth it just to see you smile. And all along I was thinking I better get something tonight, 'cause I did everything just right. I listened to you talk all night. I better get something tonight. My pants are getting tight. Dinner by candlelight. She don't got the right to give me nothing tonight. Went through the park 'cause the streets are cold. Hung out on the swings even though we're too old. Instead of the stars, went out to a bar. You gave me a kiss and then I realized all along I was thinking I could get something tonight, 'cause I did everything just right. I listened to you talk all night. I better get something tonight. My pants are getting tight. Dinner by candlelight. She don't got the right to give me nothing tonight. At the club we had a dance. I think she noticed that bulge in my pants. She asked if I wanted to leave the bar, and now I'm getting head in the back of my car. But that's okay, because I'm getting some tonight. 'Cause I did everything just right. I listened to you talk just all night. And now I'm getting something tonight.
Yes! Oh, that was awesome. I was trying to hold back laughs, especially the part about getting heading back car. I was like, oh my goodness.
That was
Yeah,
fantastic.
that was actually fantastic, man. Thank you very much. We're going to probably play a lot more. You got more stuff, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you got lots more. Cool. So we'll probably get into that.
That was actually written by a band I was in when I was 20 years old called the Boston Teabag Party.
That sounds fun.
We were a punk rap polka group.
Wow, that's not a real thing, Matt. I hate to break it to you.
But anyway, we tried.
That's excellent, man. Thanks a lot. That was awesome. I'm just going to cut that anyway. I might just throw that on my iPod anyway, just for fun. Like, getting something tonight.
No
That was
worries.
fantastic.
Yeah. That was that was excellent, man. Thanks a lot. Anyway, we'll be back
Get
more.
lots of ladies with that one.
Oh yeah, yeah. The ladies love the one about you getting in the back of the car, eh?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And thanks a lot for Matt. That was excellent. We'll be back in just a second with more Fingerbang Radio Show.
The Fingerbang Radio Show, hosted by Mitch and Brandon. New episodes every Saturday. They actually give a shit about what you have to say. Get them on Facebook. Search The Fingerbang Radio Show.
I ain't giving out no link.
fingerbangradio@gmail.com.
Why do you guys use Gmail?
Because we're goddamn professionals.
I never noticed she had blue eyes until the day that she died. And as her sun set, I had to let her go. Never was much of a man. Yes, I admit it, I didn't understand. Never gave away any of my time. Now when people ask, I have to lie. There's no forgiveness, I know that's fair. There's no love here or over there. Never got to hold you, and that's alright. Make my peace with you in the still of tonight. Now I can't see my blood, even when I bleed, and you see her face every time you look at me. Every
Try to make it sound like a lot of clapping, even though there's only 2 people in the room. Thank you very much, Matt Francis. That was Matt Francis playing. What was that song called, Matt Francis?
Still of Tonight.
Still of Tonight?
Yeah.
And you said you might be playing tomorrow, which no one, of course, this show won't be up till Saturday.
I try to get there every week if I can. There's a lot of great acts out there, and the host, his name is Jumpin' Jimmy.
Jumpin' Jimmy. So you can go see Matt Francis. We're Jumpin' Jimmy at the Brass Monkey on
Green Bank and Hunt Club.
Green Bank and Hunt Club. So you can go down to see that.
Every Thursday.
Every Thursday. Yeah. So even if he's not there, I guess probably a good show, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great
so if you want to see that, you
acts.
are right now listening to the Fingerbang Radio Show. Sitting here with Kelsey Rice and Matt Francis, just complaining about a bunch of stuff. So we're probably gonna go for a little more than 2 hours, like the usual show. Again, if you want to reach us by email, you can get us at the Fingerbang Radio Show on Facebook. Actually, screw that. The Fingerbang Radio Show on Facebook. You can find our group there, and you can email us at fingerbangradio@gmail.com. See, we got a Gmail account because I feel it's very professional. So
I'm on my way here, and I tell my mom, "Oh, I'm going to play some music on the Fingerbang Radio Show." And I just got a text from her a little while ago. So how did Fingerbam go?
Yeah. How'd that Fingerbam show go?
I was like, oh, well, it was fantastic, actually. It's still going.
Do you guys' parents do that a lot? Like, where it's like they try to make a cultural reference and it just doesn't go over well?
My dad tries to say he's hip. Like, oh, I'm hip. I'm cool.
But does he do it like it's funny? Like, hey, check out how hip I am.
No, he does it like serious.
Oh, really?
And he says 50 cent like 50 cent.
Oh, that's funny, though. See, that's what I would do if I was a parent, too. Just, like, screw with my kids.
In front of my friends, just to embarrass me. He does that all the time.
I'd do that.
Yeah, my mom's not so bad. She's actually really into the Big Bang Theory, which I thought was kind of like a generational show.
Yeah.
You know, like, it's a lot of jokes in it that only people in a certain age group will get, but she really digs it. But she is so goddamn embarrassing on Facebook. It's painful. She's not even my friend. Like, I just like rejected.
She ain't my friend.
I
Yeah.
just rejected.
Yeah, I didn't do it either. I don't have my parents on Facebook.
I have a ton of family because they'll be like, "Why didn't you add me?" And I'm like, "Oh."
Really? I tell them I will go fuck yourself. Like, I don't do. I got my cousin and I got some cousins and the only like adult I have is Brandon's dad because I've known him for so long and he's such a cool guy that I actually just kept him as as a friend on Facebook. Other than that, like, really, I don't have my family. I don't like doing that.
I'm really happy now that Facebook has gotten the close friend and acquaintance thing worked out when you request as a friend. Because before that, it's like, my dad always hated it. My dad still doesn't really understand Facebook. He's kind of just like, those people aren't your friends. Like, I have about 400 friends on Facebook, and I talk to you too. You know, like, you guys are my friends. That, like, everybody else, at least I can click, like, yeah, I kind of knew you in, like, grade 4. Yeah. You know, like, okay, you're my acquaintance. That's cool. But there's that.
What does that do, though? I've never experimented.
Does it just limit?
If you clicked on me as close friend, it will tell you every time I update something.
Okay, so I have some people, like I have Brandon like that, and I have Kara like that, so it's like, because I actually care about what the fuck they're saying, you know? But there's definitely people where it's like, I don't really get, like, if every status update, you do 3 a day where it's just a song lyric.
Oh, I hate that. People put song lyrics on Facebook. Like, nobody cares.
If you do
nobody cares about your melodramatic
bullshit. If you do it twice a year...
And it's a really good song.
That's a good song, or it's just like it means something. But if every day you're just posting something where it's like nobody gives a fuck.
Wonderwall.
Wonderwall. It's like, no way. Cool, bro. Yeah, I can't do it. And if you're gonna post a song lyric,
there was no Facebook when that song came out.
Oh, good.
Oh God, yeah. If you're gonna post a song lyric, just post the song. I don't mind.
Yeah,
like just post the YouTube song.
Put up the link. I'll listen to it.
Put the link. I'll listen to it if it's a good song. But it's like,
oh, I can relate to this. My boyfriend broke up. Nobody cares.
It's like, yeah, it's also your fucking 17th boyfriend, and
that 14th one was really serious.
Yeah, it was it hurt. Like, it hurt. Those 3 weeks of pain. Oh God.
When that one broke up on Facebook, a lot of people commented on it. It was.
I wrote dislike under it. That's what I did.
They were so cute together.
Yeah, I can't stand that shit.
I don't put relationships on Facebook.
I got mine, but like it's like I'm not.
Well, how long have you and Kara been together for? Like 11 years?
No. No, like we haven't, but like it's maybe been, I think we're going up on like 6 months. We don't even know. That's the thing. Like, we're not like you. That's where you can tell the difference. Yeah, you can tell the difference. The couple that knows when their 10-week anniversary is not a real couple.
And they're gonna break up. And
they're gonna break up.
Put it on Facebook. Put a sad face. Be like, "Hi."
Yeah. If you don't know, like, I'm kind of sure. I'm saying it's about maybe 5-6 months. I want to say because it was like the starting of the year, something like that. But like, and I've known her since 7th grade, right? Yeah. So it's like, there's a difference between that relationship and the people who...
I met this guy at the bar.
This guy, yeah.
And like...
Oh my God, we've been dating for like 3 weeks, and I swear to God...
I am in love.
I always talk about passive-aggressive Facebook. I kind of put my foot in my mouth at the starting of the year because some girl was talking about how... her boyfriend had forgotten her birthday, which to me is like, okay, that to me is kind of a deal breaker. It's like, how much do you talk to this person that you can forget their birthday? That's my problem.
Yeah.
Oh, how much do you care? And now with Facebook, how do you forget someone's fucking birthday?
It tells you every
It'll tell you the day before. So even if you're like, oh shit, maybe I should get up early, go to Walmart.
I get an email that says, you have 7 friends with birthdays this week. I'll go through the list and see which ones I actually care about. And if not, I'd rarely write happy birthday unless I'm pretty good friends with you. Like, I'd write it on your guys' wall, but like, for most part, I'm like,
You'd probably write something rude, though.
Yeah. Like, these friends of mine, they're twins, right? So on one, like, these 2 girls, they're twins. So I wrote on one of the wall, I was like, happy birthday, I've always liked your sister better. And then I wrote the exact same thing on the other sister's wall, because I was just hoping that they'd be like, what the... Oh, he's so funny and charming. You know? Like, Facebook to me is just another...
place to be an asshole?
A place to be an asshole, or a place to be funny.
Ruins relationships, too. Like, so many relationships get ruined because of Facebook. And it's like...
Well, now with this timeline thing, you can go backwards.
Such bullshit.
I haven't updated to this timeline thing yet. I've looked at other people. Some people say they really like it. Some people are a little skeptical.
I don't mind it at all. Like, I have it, but like, eventually you're gonna have to change anyway. So it's like, fuck it, just do it now. Who cares? Like, it's really that big a deal?
I guess, but
if it really affects your life that much, then it's like, you got a problem. And I'm on Facebook all the time. Like, I'm always on Facebook.
Yeah.
But I don't mind it all. It's really not killing me.
Do you ever do that where you're just like, maybe if I turn Facebook off for 5 minutes, I'll get a notification?
Yeah. I think if I want to write a book about how there's like that addiction to getting notifications. I call it like the hunt for red or something like that. I think I want to write a book. It definitely is.
You see shit that people write.
Yeah.
And I think everybody's like a culprit of it at some point or another. Like everybody does it, at some point. To post something just to get a reaction.
Well, I mean, I do that too, but mine's always trying to be funny. Like, you'll never see a Facebook status that isn't me being sarcastic in some way.
Yeah.
Like, I made my Twitter. Like, finally got on the Twitter train.
Yeah.
And I posted on Facebook, made a Twitter. Now, what do I do with it?
Yeah. What is a hashtag specifically?
Yeah, like, I was confused and scared. I'm texting Kelsey. I'm like, oh my God.
It's so funny. He's like, I just go to Twitter, but I don't get it, and it's bad for my ego.
I get a text, middle of the afternoon. I'm taking a nap. I get a text from Matt going, I followed you on... No, he goes... Twitter's really bad for my ego because I followed you, but you won't follow me back. So I followed him on Twitter. I'm like, there you big baby. And I just went back to sleep.
Well, I think because it's that search for attention that people get on Facebook. You can write anything and some stupid bitch will like it, right?
Yeah.
But like on Twitter, like you write something and you get no response. You're like, oh damn, I thought that was really fucking funny. Yeah,
that's why I like Facebook. I get the response, which I need. I think
you can retweet something that's really funny.
Yeah, nobody's retweeted my shit yet.
Yeah, who's retweet? I got something on mine like retweeted
Especially
twice.
When random people do it, you're like, yeah, you were looking at me on profile.
You're a porn bot. That's awesome.
Yeah, sweet, awesome. I will watch you on webcam now. The Facebook one, because I hate. I've talked about it before on this show, is the passive-aggressive Facebook status. Y'all see it every once in a while. I saw one, all it said was, really, ...
Oh my
and then
God.
Someone liked it. What are you liking, you dumb piece of shit? Like, what do you know about the situation, and why do you care? It's the most accepted, obvious, fake grasp for attention there is.
Yep.
Yeah.
What do you expect to gain from it?
or I can't believe this just happened.
Yeah.
Well,
And
fill me in on what happened,
Yeah.
or I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Oh, did your cat die, or did you stub your goddamn toe?
No. My favorite is when people are like really, ... and then it's like somebody's like, oh, what's the matter? And they're like,
I don't want to talk about it.
Like, what?
You obviously did. This is a social network. The whole point is to create conversation
This
between
isn't a
people.
diary you hide between your mattresses,
Yeah.
ladies and
Yeah.
gentlemen. This is the entire world can see
Mm-hmm.
this if they try hard enough. So when you're upset about something, either keep it to your fucking self,
Yeah.
or tell me why you're upset. Because either way, I won't care. But at the end of the day, at least I won't vent about you. And
I have so much to say about Facebook. I hate the girls that post pictures and I'm like, oh, I'm so ugly. It's like, really? Because you took that picture and you posted
Yeah,
it.
you're obviously looking for an attention, someone to go,
Oh, you're so
no,
pretty.
you're not.
you're gorgeous.
Oh my god, we haven't hung out in forever.
Girl, call me.
Girl, call me. Oh, bitch. I'd like to.
Bitch.
When I'm bored, I read Facebook status updates in a sassy black woman voice. That's just what I do for entertainment. That's a good time.
I can only imagine how
Just
long...
be like, going to Walmart.
Girl.
Let's put a lot of girls in, too.
Girls
Really?
and bitches.
Yeah. It's just, I hate the person who can like the status that says, whatever, just whatever. What are you liking?
I'm going to read...
You gotta read Facebook status. This is gonna be an exciting show. Matt Francis is about to read Facebook status
it's
updates
just
at
one.
me.
It is honestly just one, but you need to see this because it will drive you fucking... Oh, I have notifications.
Ooh, the hunt for red begins.
Oh, I'm excited. But yeah, there's some people go on these rant pages that have nothing to do with anything, and then when you ask them about it, they don't have anything to say in return or anything of the sort. And it's just, at least Twitter, you can look at it and be like, oh, well, maybe somebody read it. You know, nobody's gonna retweet a, oh, really? You know, unless...
And the good thing with Twitter is, like, you know that the people following you care what you have to say because they're following you.
I guess so. I mean, half the people follow me, like you said, are porn bots or some kind of spam. You know, it's like,
all right,
I don't think they care that much.
Word for word, in open bracket, boom, close bracket, brains everywhere. That's how I feel. I'm going to encase myself in stone so I can sit and watch the world be gay, crude, evil, and whatever it will continue to be to me. But I'll have no worries because I'll just be a lonely statue.
Wow, these people.
I would laugh in his face. If
Me
anybody
too.
ever said that to me, I'd be like, get the fuck out of my face.
Dear friend on Facebook, if you hear this, I promptly apologize for what I'm about to say, but suck my dick.
Yeah.
That is the worst thing, the most awful thing I've ever heard. Like, nobody cares. Like, oh, you're a fucking gargoyle now? I'm a lonely statue. You're already a lonely statue venting about things nobody understands on Facebook.
Or cares.
Yeah, nobody actually gives a shit.
Oh my god. Your relationship of 3 weeks, it didn't go well?
Oh my god.
Oh my god, guys. Oh my god, guys.
I love him.
Oh my god, you guys are so perfect.
That's why I don't push it on Facebook, because then if you break up, nobody knows, nobody cares.
Yeah, but like, but it's like,
But you're not like...
I'm also not jumping relationship to relationship every 3
Yeah.
weeks, you know? I'm not expecting... I hate the fake married thing where it's like, I'm married to my best friend.
Oh, when two girls get married on Facebook, when it's two dudes, I don't know, I find it funny. But when two girls, it's like, you guys met like in college like a year ago.
Yeah, you're not BFFs
Or when
for
people
sure,
list, like, everyone is their family. Like,
Yeah.
oh, yeah, my best friend is my sister.
Although I do have Brandon as my brother. I've known him since second
But, like,
grade, so it makes sense.
It's different. Like, when people have, like, 30 people, and it's like, oh, yeah, my brother, my cousin, my mother. Like, shut up. That's
Facebook
not
to me
funny.
really is just another outlet to be sarcastic in. Like, it's really, that's all
And
it
to
is.
attack the masses.
Yeah.
When every single person on your Facebook, minus maybe, let's say 15 people, are people you wouldn't give your phone number to or piss on if they were on fire.
Yeah.
That's when you find a problem with social media. And it's just awkward. It's awful.
I can't stand it.
No. But we all have it.
We all have, like, again, I always have Facebook.
We're all talking about it.
Love,
I'm on Facebook right now on my phone.
I love Facebook. I do. It's just a place where I can sit there and
don't.
complain. Then get rid of it. Why don't you?
I want to. It's necessary for our program.
That's true, though. It kind of
It is, especially like if you want to be public person, in the public persona, you're going to need something like that so people can get
Keep
a hold
up to
of
date,
you.
yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Also, I'm doing this, so it's like if it wasn't for Facebook, no one would even know this was happening.
That's true.
You know, it'd
yeah,
just be
and
me
that's
going,
lucky.
"Hey guys."
And for things like that, it's really important. It has gotten some bands some notoriety.
Yeah.
Everything like that, but it's just the fucking bullshit that comes along with it. Have you seen those pictures that bars put up? Like for instance, Cabin downtown.
Oh, good Lord.
And they put up pictures of just, it's all girls, of course, and there's a girl with her skirt up, like, and you see her ass, and you're just like, it's on Facebook right now. You're not gonna get a job.
Yeah.
It's just like, oh, I know you. You're tagged in this picture where your pants pulled up, you have no underwear on, and you have lips tattooed on your ass. Like, I saw this.
You hired.
It's just like, this is like back to the neck tattoos.
Yeah.
What you portray on the internet is the first impression people get of you.
Yeah.
So you got to be careful.
I judge a book by your Facebook cover. See what I'm saying? You talked with this on break. Again, if you're listening to the Fingerbang Radio Show with Kelsey Rice and Matt France sitting here with me on one microphone. So you stopped coughing.
Almost, yeah.
You got pneumonia.
Periods.
You got periods of coughing and hacking, and you seem to be doing okay. If you do need any cough medicine, though, I do have lots. Only 25 cents a sip. That was pretty good. You were telling us during the break about this fella that you dated, okay? Now I'll give the rundown of what Kelsey told us about this guy. Supposedly you dated him. Was he I'm just going to ask you a quick question. Just give me a quick answer. Was it a bad time dating him in the first place? It was.
Yeah.
Okay. Kind of a douchebag.
No, just too clingy.
Too clingy. When did you start dating him? Were you in high school or?
Grade 9, and then we broke
wow.
up. He moved to North Bay, and then we started dating again in grade 11.
Okay,
So you made the same mistake.
Well, you really
Twice.
made the same mistake twice.
He was normal, though. Like,
In grade
before we
9?
broke up, I swear to God, nobody
Was he
believed me.
normal or were you young?
A little of both.
Okay. You kiss him?
What?
Did you kiss him?
Only a little.
Oh my god.
Oh my God.
Okay,
Put that on
so
Facebook.
you may be wondering, okay, why are you interviewing this girl about a guy that she dated in the 9th grade? Well, it turns out that this little fella, when they broke up, decided that he wanted to be a rapper. And when I asked Kelsey what was his name, okay, and stop there, I asked him what his rapper name was, and automatically I said, I hope it's Little Something. And to my delight, it was very much my
We got
delight.
giddy up in this bitch.
It got I was excited, like you read about, to find out that he goes by the name Lil Knight, spelled Lil, I'm guessing, because
Yeah.
that's how rappers do it.
Oh, yeah.
Knite. I'm impressed. Have you heard any of his stuff?
Oh, yeah.
Is it on the internet?
No. He sent it to me on my old phone, and I wish I had it because I had 7 songs that he sent me.
Didn't you know you were going to be on a podcast within like a certain amount of time? You should have said that's perfect.
I totally forgot
Do you
about
still
it.
talk to him?
No.
And what was it, like gangster rap? Was he like, I'm gonna fuck you
yeah.
up, bitch?
Some of it. One line, he said he wrote it for me, and I was like, you get out of my life. Like,
Yeah.
it's just
What was
that.
the line? Do you remember? Oh, I'm embarrassed.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Is this gonna be second?
I'm
Oh, so
cringing
much.
at the thought of what it's gonna
I
be.
can't say it without laughing. It's like, we can watch TV,
Pause there. He wants to
Wait.
watch TV. Okay, continue.
make a memory or two if that's cool with you.
That was the awkward silence of bad rap.
Yeah. Oh, it was bad.
Watch TV, make a memory or two if that's cool with you, dog.
I
Although,
was like,
you know
don't
what?
ever talk to me again.
No one ever talked to me, and we're not watching TV. That's embarrassing. Like, me and Brandon were talking, we wanted to start an ironic rap group, just to add the fact that, like, we do really, like, hardcore gangster rap, but it'd be funny because of, like, how not gangster we are. But, yeah, but to really consider, like, I'm gonna be a rapper. Like, you have to be a fool.
Oh,
Not to
he thought
mention-
he was like, oh, I'm better than Eminem and stuff, and I was like, oh, no, you're not. Like,
Eminem sucks too, bro, if you haven't noticed. No, that's rough. I can't imagine being that mindset. Did he wear baggy clothes?
yes.
Did he wear a flat, like, hat? Like, I don't know what the
Yeah.
gangsters call it.
Yeah.
Baggy pants?
Oh, yeah?
Hoodies?
Rag.
No, but he's probably there now. He shaved his head and he was
I'm
balding.
sure he did. Did he have a hoodie?
Yeah.
A big one?
Yeah, with like, you know the gold ones that you got from like Giant Tiger? And like...
No.
They had like the gold writing like across.
You could buy them at Giant Tiger, you say?
Yeah.
That's where thugs go shopping with their mom.
Yo, motherfucker, we going to GT Boutique.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
like
sad.
that
Giant Tiger's one of those places where it's like, where do you get this product? You never see this shit anywhere. It's like weird brand names.
Oh, and he started wearing Echo after a while. Remember ECKO?
Oh my
Oh,
god.
and they had the designs on the back pockets of the pants.
Oh.
Yeah, they brought that back. There's a store of that in Plaster.
Don't they sell that like stuff at like Stitches?
Yeah, now it's like a store called Echo. It's all
my
gangsters that work in there.
Tug life,
I feel like that is a style that's like hipster is one thing, but at least hipster it's like a good style. Like people can dress nice, you know, and like you can wear a tie.
Pants aren't hanging around their knees.
Yeah, like you look.
Yeah.
But it's like the gangster look. It's like you look like a piece of shit. You don't even look presentable. You look like someone I wouldn't want to know.
Yeah.
Well, the baggy pants got started in like jail or
Yeah,
whatever,
it meant
to let
like
guys know they were accessible.
Yeah,
Yeah.
as like that you could be their bitch.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so sad.
Yeah.
I hate that look. But same guy, to me, the person who wears like tap out. You know?
And those really tight arms.
Yeah.
Like in like around the biceps.
I can't see like
Ed Hardy. I don't like people who wear Ed Hardy.
God. Don't get me started.
What's the one with the little alligator?
Lacoste.
Lacoste. But thing is, Lacoste has nice clothes.
It's nice, but it just comes with this brand name of douchebaggery.
Yeah, it
And
definitely does.
overpriced. A shirt is $200.
Brandon, when he first got here, we went to the Rito Center, and the Rito Center downtown has a Lacoste store inside. So I was like, let's check it out, because Lacoste does have nice clothes. Like, it's a quality clothing store. They have some like pretty classy stuff. So we walk in, I was like, this is the test for the Rito Center. If you've never been to Ottawa, the Rito Center is the mall downtown, like Central Ottawa Mall, but it's a very not up class, but it's very expensive outlet stores, kind of like very expensive clothing. You know, it's like there's a Banana Republic in there, and there's a Lacoste store and a Nike store and a Lululemon. So you go in, and the test is you see one T-shirt, you pull the tag out the sleeve, and if that T-shirt's over $100, you get the fuck out of that store. Because if you're paying like $100 for a T-shirt,
and it's just plain polo shirts. It's not even like anything.
It's nothing special. You can get this shit at Winners.
Yeah.
I love Winners.
No, I talked about that on an earlier show too. Winners, you got to be careful.
Yeah.
You got to be careful. But I bought my wallet there. Now, I don't know much about wallets.
No, guys, I'll be honest with you. I don't know much about wallets.
But does the brand name Perry Ellis pop out to you?
Yeah.
That's a good thing, right?
Yeah.
Bought this at Winners. It's pretty solid. I've had it for
How long
about
have you had that?
A year.
My wallet is destroyed. Like, it's falling apart, but I don't want to get I thought I lost my wallet. I lost it on the bus. My only fear was I don't give a shit about anything in that wallet, but I hate the idea of having to break in a new wallet. This one curves to my butt like so good. I can't imagine buying another wallet.
Look at this wallet.
It's quality work.
Yeah, this is a year old. Nothing really wrong with it.
Is this a Perry Ellis?
Perry Ellis.
Okay, cool.
All right. This was $12 at Winners.
Yeah.
You know, like you go to a Perry Ellis store. I don't know if those exist.
I don't know.
You go to anywhere, and I'm sure that it's going to be expensive as shit, right?
Yeah.
Like, it's like anything else. If you give it a nice name, it's going to be more expensive.
Coach wallets are like $300 for girls.
I don't know what that means.
Coach? It's like a really overpriced plate. They have it in Rito.
I have no idea.
Are those like the really big wallets that make no sense to me?
Yeah.
I don't understand giant purses. How big's your purse? Do you have a purse with you?
Yeah.
How big is it?
Big.
How big?
And if you feel it, it feels so heavy. It's like a monster. Like, seriously.
Yeah, it's a pretty big purse.
Hell.
Yeah.
We're running away from home?
Can we play
I have Kleenex. Like, I have.
Okay,
water
so
bottle.
Kelsey's sitting here with her purse, and it's what I describe as a 3-baby purse because you can keep about 3 babies inside it. That's how big it is. Like those TNA ones, that's pushing a 5 baby.
You hate girls that get on the bus with purses like that? 'Cause
No.
They just take up 3 extra.
I don't care about okay, every woman of 40 plus gets on the bus, and she has a purse, a lunch bag, a reusable grocery bag that has a big piece of Tupperware in it, and I'm like, where are you going? Like, you're just bringing cupcakes to the office every day? An umbrella, a coat, gloves, winter hat, the whole deal, and it's like you're filling up 3 extra seats that you don't need. Get a big purse that you can sit on your lap, and that's all you need. But again, I'm not like I don't know like a purse. I guess like kind of big. I don't carry around a purse. Although I do have my bag, so I just carry that around when I go.
Yeah, that's always slung around your
But
shoulder.
girls need to carry a lot more. Like, I have, like, perfume in my bag. I have makeup. Mitchell's being rude.
No, you don't. You can put it all in one purse. That purse I don't mind.
See, this one's
It's
not
one
huge.
purse, though. Do you carry around a reusable shopping bag?
Oh, no.
There you go. You're all
not
good.
over 40. Let's wait a
Yeah,
few
that's
years.
true. Wait a couple years before you're like, we have to start bringing cupcakes to the office every day. I can't stand that.
You know what I really can't stand? I don't take the bus very often, but when I do, when that woman gets on and she has the really small baby carriage that folds up and you can basically put it in your pocket. You know, those really nice compact ones, and then they hold the baby in one arm, and then the next stop a woman gets on and it's just like fucking huge.
I talked about that in the last show too. I'm sorry, I'm taking up all your material. I call her the 4 stroller lady. She has like the 4 kids in one stroller, and one of them's like 12 years old, and you're like, that kid has legs.
His legs are dragging on the floor at the front, and he's helping her
His
move
feet are just clicking over the wheel like, oh, god damn it, I'm gonna lose my toes.
Yeah.
Under the weight of this stroller I am sitting in. I can't stand it.
No.
That's why buses suck in general.
It's the people. Yeah, the bus ain't that bad, but it's late and the people suck.
Yeah. And at every time of day, there's a different group of people on the bus that you dislike.
Ottawa U kids.
Well, you kids at night.
It's everybody.
That's
Everyone sucks.
There's the old people in the morning who all crowd up at the front, and then the back's just empty. So you're like, oh, fuck, what's this bus? Oh, never mind. And then there's at the night when you're going downtown or something, and there's all these 14, 15-year-old girls on their way to Hull who are drinking bottles of vodka on the bus.
In the back, yeah.
You're just like, oh, and there's that one guy who's like, I'm going to smoke a cigarette on the bus. And you're like, no, you're just going to fuck everything up for everybody.
Yeah.
You're just an asshole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, man. I'm not going to talk about that. I do that too much on this show. I can't talk about the bus anymore. Lil Knight. What a guy, eh? Oh, my God, what a catch. I wonder, is he still the same? Like, you've seen pictures of him?
No, he shaved his head.
Okay.
And he has a baby.
Oh,
and his
my
baby's
God.
mama is, like, fat. She
Oh,
added me
I
on
bet she
Facebook
is.
and started arguing with me, and she's like, stop talking to my boyfriend. I was like,
These crazy bitches just...
oh, you
What,
have no
you.
idea.
What, do you know what his baby name is? What the baby's name is?
Isabella, I think.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Isabella Lynn, sorry. It's like
What?
hyphenated.
Isabella Lynn? Oh, God damn it.
Yeah.
It's not Lil.
No.
Lil something?
Hello.
Isabella Knight. Motherfucker.
She added me on Facebook. She was like, stop talking to my boyfriend. And I was like, I'm not. Like, he's gross. Leave me
Yeah.
alone.
He has a Nike symbol shaved into his head. I'm not interested. That was a thing. Do you remember people doing that?
Well, people shaving anything into
Yeah,
their
Batman symbol, stars. Ugh.
their name.
I don't remember that, but probably. You can't trust people these days.
No. God damn.
So, consensus? Guy was a douche. Don't go to Lacoste. Deal. I'm going through all my show notes and like, oh my God, guys, we just ripped through this. Does that say pizza? Oh, Pixo.
Pixo.
Okay, that's what we're talking about. Now, if you guys don't, if anyone listening doesn't remember, if you didn't grow, if you weren't in middle school or high school around the same time as us, Pixo was basically a website that you go and you could create basically your own website. And it wasn't like a full-fledged website, but you could, like, if you knew HTML well enough, you could pull off pretty goddamn good site. Like, Carrie used to do it really well. And, like, that goes, like, the master of HTML in, like, 7th grade. Just being, like, pulling off these sites where you're like, what the fuck? Like, pretty crazy
Mine
stuff.
was awesome.
Yeah?
Until it got shut down by the cyber police, which we talked about already.
Is Pixo still around? Can you still make Pixo sites?
I don't think so.
What's that really popular one now that people use to make their blogs?
Oh, like Tumblr?
Tumblr, WordPress, stuff like that.
I don't know if Tumblr and WordPress
I don't
are the same.
understand Tumblr. I don't get.
I don't have it. I don't really understand. I feel the entire point behind Tumblr is to share Harry Potter pictures, and that's it.
And
like
pictures with quotes that are like with the sunset behind them.
Yeah.
WordPress is more used, I think, by musicians who like.
WordPress, you can. It's just like a blog. It's like a blogger. You can make a good blog, but
it is a nice blog site.
Tumblr's not blogs though. People think Tumblr's blog. Tumblr's just rehashing shitty pictures. I think that's all it is.
That
like,
everybody's seen before.
Yeah.
Pixo is still around.
Pixo's still around, eh?
Yeah, but
we should all get Pixo sites,
it's a
guys.
blog now. It's not like a website.
Will you guys visit my Pixo sites? I have cool pictures of stupid shit. I remember we were sitting in class and like middle school, and these girls were working, and we were in like a computer class supposed to be doing work, and these girls were working on their Pixo sites, and the teacher came over, and all the girls, and keep in mind 7th grade, had like the like glittery Playboy bunny things on their Pixo site. What the hell? So embarrassing. Like, oh.
I never
up.
had that because I was like, oh, that's tacky. And
It's
then I worked
tacky,
really
right?
hard to make it nice, and I got shut down.
Yeah, well, maybe you shouldn't have been
Shit on the
bullying.
internet, Kelsey.
Yeah, god damn it.
She came to
You're
me.
a goddamn cyber bully.
Like we were
A little
just saying, crazy bitches all knocking on Kelsey's door
Yeah.
all hours of the day.
I don't even know like why I bring it out.
Maybe because you've been messing with Lil Knight, girl.
Girl.
No, it's everybody that I date. Their ex-girlfriend is crazy and always comes up to me and like adds me on Facebook and is like, "Don't talk to him."
Why do you add them back?
I don't. They like add me, and if I decline, then they message me and they're like, "Don't talk to him. He's mine."
That should be an option
Back off.
on Facebook. That should really be an option on Facebook.
Yeah.
If you're not friends with somebody and you don't want to get messages from some
You can, yeah, of course you can block them.
Can you?
Duh. It's the internet, dude. Of course you can block people. Email. They mail block people through email for the
Showing
last...
your age.
And
there,
showing
buddy.
my age, clearly.
Yeah.
Like I can block them, but I don't have a reason to initially because I'm like, oh, whatever. It's just his
And by the time
ex-girlfriend.
you think about blocking them, they're just like, bitch!
Yeah. They get you quick, these gangsta chicks.
Oh, man.
Matt, how many songs do you have left?
I don't
Do you
really
have
know.
one? 'Cause I want you to do that other one. I don't care. I know you're
This
like,
one.
I don't
This
like
is the only
it.
one that you have left.
I can play something off the top of my head.
Yeah, I'd like that. Wonderwall?
Not Wonderwall. I can play. That song's kind of depressing if you think about it.
Wonderwall.
Like this bitch left him, and he's like, "Oh, I need you because you're my Wonderwall."
I don't know what Wonderwall means.
No, me neither. I never
It's
understood
like a
it.
magical wall. I don't know.
Oh, yeah?
I always
but,
pictured like a waterfall.
I didn't know what that song was called for the longest time. I just always heard it, and I didn't really care.
No, I don't really. Oasis is one of those bands, right? Or you just-
Literally, okay, so during the break, we wanted to check out Wonderwall because I forgot how that song went. The first YouTube comment says, man, these guys were basically the modern Beatles. Oh my, you took the time to write that comment. I hate when, like, you see a comment on a video that just says LOL. Like, do you think someone's going to be like, he's right, man, I laughed out loud too. Like it.
The sad thing is that people will.
Yeah.
The biggest thing that depresses me about YouTube now is like this if you think this.
Yeah.
And it has like 1 million likes, and I'm just like, why are you like fulfilling this person's need?
See, it's different from, like, Facebook I use because it's people I know who will like things that I say based on who I am. But YouTube, I don't have friends on YouTube.
No, me neither.
Dude, like, I have a YouTube account basically so I can favorite things, but I don't have YouTube friends.
No, me neither.
You know?
No, absolutely.
Is that, like, were they trying to build a social network out of YouTube? Because it won't work. 'Cause people, like, don't care.
I don't think I even have a YouTube account. I just go and watch videos on it.
Really? I have one because I like favorite things, and I'll go
Me
back
too.
and watch other stuff. But, like, I don't have friends on YouTube. That's just creepy.
That would be weird because I don't want like
People-
everybody
yeah.
seeing everything. Like,
Oh my god, he listened to that song 13 times after his breakup.
That is just.
Oh my god, he loves Wonderwall.
Oh man, no. Oasis is one of those bands. Every single one of their like hit songs,
Depressing.
it's depressing. It's classic '90s music.
isn't
Yeah.
their only hit song Wonderwall?
Oh no, they had that Champagne Supernova song.
Oh my god.
You
I
remember
don't
that
remember
song?
that song.
Oh, I forgot that song. The champagne supernova.
In the sky, yeah. Whatever it is. As long as
You'd
we
hear it and you'd be like, oh yeah, that one.
It starts off with the rain at the beginning.
You
guys-
all moody.
I've been listening to, you guys know Rob Thomas, right? Like
Yeah, from
Matchbox 20. Okay, to me, I love Matchbox 20. I don't care. I think they're one of those bands that was just not famous enough. Oh my god, that cat! I'm gonna take this pen in the heart, stab
I
him
like
in
it
the
too
heart.
much. I like that cat.
Anyway, Matchbox 20 to me is one of those bands that was like is excellent because they were never so popular that like ruin the band, and they write music that's like it's good music.
It is. It's
right.
very good music.
And
what's that album with the goat on the front or the llama? Or
I don't know.
It's a really good album. I took that album to Africa with me. It was one of the very few albums I took to
Is it
Africa.
because it had a goat on the front? Because I don't think that's
no,
a native
I think
animal.
It's just, I was like, I'm gonna take this album with me, and I was using a Discman at the time.
Yeah.
I missed that.
Oh man,
I used to
A
love
Discman?
my
You
Discman.
missed
carrying
the
around your CD
Discman.
books, you're like, oh yeah, I was, and people would judge you by your CD book.
Yeah, would they?
Yeah. Did
Yeah.
that ever happen?
I had my CD book, and I went on a field trip. Field trips. I went to this pool somewhere up in like some other city, so it was like an hour away from where I lived, and I lost my CD book.
God.
So much for Much Dance 2001. I'm gonna
Oh, yeah.
kill my cat, so just be like a 2-second break right here. He's dead, that mother. I can hear everything. I'm still recording, of course it is.
What did you do to it?
I kicked his ass.
Oh, shit.
Oh, still recording. Awesome.
Oh,
Now I gotta cut this shit out later.
sounds nice.
And we're back. I had to kick my cat's ass because he's a little fucker. I hate that cat. Oh my god, I hate him.
Why do it's so pleasant and fluffy?
No, he lied down on my chest the other day. I didn't have a shirt on. My chest broke out all red and itchy. And all right here, like right near your armpit where the skin's really thin, just itchy as hell. And then I was like scratching it and I fell asleep and I woke up and it was gone. It was very strange. So he's not allowed in here.
Was that a dream, Mitch? And that you just using it as a reason to hate
It
your
was
cat?
real. It was real.
Oh, my goodness.
Sorry, Facebook distracted me because that's the world we live in. I saw red. I got excited. So MySpace might be making a comeback. Is in the news. I saw that.
What?
I heard about who bought it. Justin Timberlake bought it.
Yeah, he owns stock in it or something.
Yeah.
Don't you dare laugh at Justin Timberlake.
And
He's a
they did-
talented.
I love him.
I love Justin Timberlake.
And they did a tie-in
He's
with
hilarious.
Twitter now. And in the last week, they netted 1 million new users.
Yeah. It might be on a ride. Can you imagine that? Like the amount of MySpace jokes you heard about people going like, "Oh, it's over. MySpace is done," and all of a sudden it's like, "Sorry, bro, we back in black." Yeah. So MySpace is back, which will be very exciting. There's too many of these weird social
I never
networks.
had MySpace. I think
I did
No,
for a
me
while.
neither.
Yeah.
I think, well, maybe, I don't know. I thought it was maybe an age thing because I got into Facebook late too. Like I only got a Facebook maybe last year.
Really?
Yeah.
I got it in grade 10.
Yeah, I got mine a while ago.
Well, how much older am I than you guys?
Yeah,
are,
that's
so.
true. I guess. Well, you should be more experienced in the social network.
I am not.
Life.
But with MySpace, I was young, so like my mom would always be like, "Don't post pictures of yourself. There's creeps out there." And like, and then Facebook came, and she's like, oh, "Okay, you can make."
Okay, you can
Facebook just seemed more
post
legit.
pictures for the creeps.
Facebook seemed more legit. I
Is it
don't know
really?
what it was.
I can't trust anyone.
No.
Cause that's why I don't post pictures of me like and my butt up on there. Another thing I want to bring up, I saw this on TMZ because I always go TMZ just to be like these people. Lindsay Lohan is back in the news yet again, but this time it's good because I guess she's been doing all her community service.
I'm good.
Okay, and the judge said that she was on the final stretch of her screwed up life or something. So supposedly she's getting back.
You know what? It's
Getting
not-
her life back together.
It's not Lindsay Lohan that upsets me, just her father.
Yeah, that's kind
That
of
guy,
creepy.
Michael Lohan,
Yeah.
he is a one fucked up character, man.
Yeah, for sure.
He did some really weird shit. Like, right after she went into jail for a little while and everything,
Mm-hmm.
there was this great big thing where he went to his ex-wife's house and, like, broke a bunch of shit.
Yeah, I remember that.
Beat her up and stuff. Like, no wonder your daughter's fucked up, man.
I'll always love Lindsay Lohan because of Mean Girls.
Yeah, me too.
Mean Girls.
Mean
just-
Girls.
Can't hate her.
Do you remember Parent Trap? Parent Trap?
Yes.
I don't care.
And Freaky Friday.
I don't know.
You can't put Freaky Friday as a pro for why Lindsay Lohan's a good person.
That's true.
Gee, how many times can they do the body switch move? You know what I hate? Okay, if you know we're talking about Freaky Friday, the movie with, what's her name? The other actress, the lady, Jamie something. Anyway, it's Lindsay Lohan and her mother, not her real mother, but in the movie it's her mother, and they are in an argument because it's, look, her daughter's a rebel because she's a teen. Anyway, they wake up and their bodies have been switched, so they're in each other's bodies. Classic, right? Classic Nickelodeon flick. So what they do is like, oh, we have changed. Oh, but I have a big meeting today. I have a test today. So you know what they do? They go on with their lives. Instead of doing what every normal person would do and be like, okay, we can't leave the house because we've switched bodies. Holy shit.
We're gonna fuck each other's stuff up.
Yeah, we're like, let's just stay home. We'll figure this out. What normal people do. Instead, they're like, let's go to work. That movie would never happen. Such bullshit.
Yeah, no, anything like that. That's why movies are movies, though, right? If
Yeah, I guess.
if people in movies did what you
I'm
should
a realist.
do, what you should do, then
No scary movies would exist.
yeah, because like I'm gonna call the cops.
Yeah.
Oh, we cut the phone line. Well, he's at that door, so I'm gonna run out this door, and everything should be fine. Because there's no such thing as common sense.
Or Paranormal Activity, I just move out of the house.
Yeah.
No, but you don't see. I always hear you complain about Paranormal Activity, and that shit pisses me off because it's not. It is not the house that's haunted. It's the family. It's the child.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, see, that was a bad example.
Either
Get
way,
your
it's
shit
bullshit.
together, Kelsey.
Like,
God damn
that
it.
new Daniel Radcliffe movie, the movie Woman in Black.
Woman in Black, yeah.
He's selling this haunted house. Give it up, bro. It's cool. Just leave.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, paranormal, yeah, you really messed up. It's not the house that's haunted, it's them that's haunted. So it
Either
doesn't
way,
matter.
it's
They can go to a
bullshit.
hotel.
It's a stupid movie.
I think those movies are great. I love the idea that
The
they
third
made
one
a
sucked
scary
ass.
movie. I didn't care to see. I saw 1 and 2.
Yeah, I thought they were fucking decent ass movies.
I like the idea that they made the first one. They made a scary movie with a budget of like $20.
Yeah.
Like they're like, all we need is
And
some salt, a piece of fishing wire,
And
a
our director's
camera,
house.
and you could tell the house was like brand new
Yeah.
because like the furniture. It's like it looked like a new house.
Yeah.
In the movie, like everything was kind of perfectly placed, and there wasn't a lot of like random objects around. Like there wasn't like, you know, like say if you looked in this room, there's the basic furniture, but then there's like
Shit everywhere.
like a shit everywhere. Like why is that box there? Why is this here? And
Yeah.
you could tell it was a like brand new house.
Yeah, but that movie, like, I think the actual budget was like $11,000.
Yeah.
And they made fucking millions.
Oh yeah.
Like
The profit was crazy.
It was like $100 million profit. Or
Can you imagine? That's like winning the lottery. Why would you make second one? I'd be like, I'm retiring.
But they had to carry on that story. Like that actually has a really intense timeline. That story. They're making a fourth one.
Ugh. That's
But
they'll
how
make
can they
money
make
in
it?
it.
They've already gone back in the past and they've gone in the future. Like
Now
what's the
they're
fourth one
going to
gonna
the
be?
second present.
Oh, the fourth one is gonna be like the family,
The future.
right?
Yeah.
I don't know. Who cares?
Like,
That's what they.
speaking of sequels,
I'm not gonna see it.
you know what I found out? 2015, Toy Story 4.
Why?
I don't know.
Well, from our perspective, it's like just don't do it. From their perspective, it's like look at the money we're gonna make.
Yeah, I know, but
do you
the
know how
one-
much money that company makes from Toy Story? Oh my god!
Yeah, but the way the third one ended,
It was
man,
perfect,
I
eh?
cried like a
I
little bitch.
bawled my eyes out.
He told me and I was like, "You baby!" I didn't even cry. He's
You know
like,
what's awesome though is like the character. Okay, Toy Story for like Andy, the main character in Toy Story, was our age when the first movie came out. Especially for us,
Yeah,
yeah.
it was perfect. He was right on for my age and Kelsey's age.
yeah, I was probably a little bit older.
A bit older, but you still get it.
Yeah.
Because in the new one that came out, Andy's going to college. I'm going to college. You know? And I'm looking around at all my shit like, oh man, you guys are gonna miss me because you walk around
There's
my room
3 parts in that movie that got me, and I don't know if everybody's seen this.
when they're about to die.
When he puts them in the attic in the box,
Yeah,
and they're
sad.
there for however long,
Yeah.
you don't even know really how long they're up
Now
there.
they've been up there forever.
Yeah, and then when they're all holding hands, about to get sucked into that fire, and you're like, are they actually about to kill Buzz Lightyear
Yeah,
right now?
yeah.
Is Woody going to burn alive?
Yeah.
Like they're all holding hands, and then at the end, when Andy plays with them one last time before he gives them away. Oh,
Calm down, Matt. I got Kleenex here if you're really like feeling it. It is. It's very. It was well done though.
it was.
Toy Story really like, and all of them. If you go on like Rotten Tomatoes, like the movie site, they all have. I think it's 100%, 99, and then 100%. That's
Story 2
insane.
Toy Story 2 was the weakest, and it was still amazing.
Yeah, excellent. I like that they brought in real toys. They're like, look, it's a Barbie, and people are like, it's funny because it was so well done.
Yeah, and Mr. Potato Head.
Yeah, Miss Potato, like all of it was excellent.
You know, I was you know, Ernest Goes to Camp.
Yeah.
He voiced Slink.
Yeah,
Something about when he died, I was kind of like, they should have gotten rid of Slink, but they couldn't
yeah.
do it.
Like he got tangled and they threw him away.
Yeah, or whatever. Like
What?
then they just remember that Slink got tangled up.
Yeah,
And-
so like this is worse than when Slink got tangled up.
Yeah, and it's like a Family Guy
Neighbors.
flashback. Yeah, but the guy who filled in for his voice actually
Yeah,
did a
he
really
did
good
fine,
job.
yeah.
I
was
miss
never a
Ernest.
ma-
Those were good movies.
No, they weren't, Matt. You think they were good movies? They weren't good movies.
Should I watch them again?
Yeah, you probably should. I'm gonna get Matt play one more song, and I think we're gonna probably end it off. So if you want to play one more, what do you got? What's this one called?
I'm gonna play actually the saddest song I ever wrote.
Oh
Send a Sad-
Jesus, Matt!
I'm sorry.
Oh God!
Is that the one that's in front of you?
No, Absolutely freaking not. I'm not playing that song.
Why? Please play that one. You brought 4. Why did you print it off? You obviously, in your back of your mind, you're like, I want to play that song.
I don't even have music to it.
All right, fine.
It'll be one of those things like, wait, hold on, guys.
Wait, guys. Wait.
I'm going to be that guy. I'm going to be the
Smoke on
American
the
Pie
Water.
guy.
Yeah.
Okay? I will be the American Pie guy.
Yeah.
So I'm going to play something else that I wrote. It's called Down and Alone.
Oh my God, here we go.
And it's written about every sad every sad story I've ever heard from, like, this guy in Africa, to this, to that, to this, to that.
Geez, it's gonna be depressing.
Jesus
It is
Christ.
a depressing song, but it might open your eyes that shit ain't so bad, but we're still gonna complain anyway.
All right, well, you can, whenever you're ready, here's Matt Francis with, what's it called?
Down and Alone.
Matt Francis with Down and Alone right here on the Fingerbang Radio Show. Go ahead, Matt. We're real excited.
My wife died back in 83. Her body stolen by the
All right, pause the song. Oh my God, I know we started the song, but Matt, you can't start a song with, you started the song with the opening to the movie Up. Like, my wife's infertile, then she died.
Okay.
I spread her ashes as I cried. Oh, yes, I cried.
All
Me and
right.
Mitchell just looked at each other like, what?
All right, you know what?
happened?
That is sad.
Can you play a fun song? Like, this is like the last song of the show. Play something fun. Oh my, are you gonna do a wait? Okay, Matt, you're not playing that song. If you want to record it later, I'll put it up right after the outro music plays.
No,
but,
no, it's fine. I'm not gonna play it.
I want to hear the rest though. I wanna hear
yeah,
what
we'll
happened.
record that after, because that's not going in the starting of this show where everyone's gonna be like, wow, I'm not listening to that again. That got Matt.
That was a nice way to end that shit. Great.
Yeah.
You know what? No, I'm gonna play a song.
Wonderwall.
No. It's a song I wrote about a year ago. It's actually on my EP. It's called Names, and it's a little sad at times, but it's about a girl. Just listen to me, Kelsey, and shut the hell up. It's about a girl I met in a bar. You know those times when you go to a bar and all your friends are really drunk and you're not?
Yeah.
And you're just like, fuck, I don't have the money for beer, and this
Yeah.
one blows. But if you're lucky enough, you meet somebody who's in the same boat as you.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch. And so I met this girl, and we were talking all night. We really, really got along and everything, and we went for a walk all around downtown, all around Parliament, and like we parted ways like really early in the morning.
Okay.
And only afterwards, when I was climbing into a taxi, did I realize I never asked her her name. Not once the entire evening. And this song is about her. And she was a wonderful lady. And if you hear this, call
And
me.
then
I
she
want to marry
died.
you.
She died.
And I spread her ashes everywhere.
Okay.
But,
Tell me when you're gonna start.
well...
I love the tuning of the guitar during my show. I'm loving it. Wow. Yeah, I can't edit this. I ain't that good. Are you ready?
Close enough.
All right. Well, here he is, Matt Francis, with Names on the Fingerbang Radio Show.
If I don't remember the lyrics, well, go fuck yourself.
Great start to a song.
There's this girl, I met her in a bar. She said, I like you, let's not go too far. I smiled and nodded, I had heard it all before. But I had no idea what this night had in store. We left our friends, our families behind. This girl, she's amazing. I don't know her This girl, she's my everything. Never asked her name. Little taste of it.
A little happier than
My
my wife just died, spread her ashes.
I'm never gonna hear the end of this.
Never. That was man, probably a great song. I want you to play it after, and we'll put it in at the end. But yeah, you probably shouldn't play that during the Fun Talk Radio Show.
Sorry.
Stick to Wonderwall covers.
That is not a happy song.
Smoke on the Water.
Yeah.
I want to hear.
So that was Matt France playing some of his great songs. You play one more riff, Smoke on the Water, you're out of my house. Okay? That was Matt France playing some of his hits. That was Names by Matt Francis. What a...
If
I hate these talented guys.
If you want to hear the full version of Names, I'll send it over to Mitch, and then he'll just email you the MP3.
I'll
free of charge.
I throw it up on YouTube with a picture of Matt going like thumbs up. So if you want to reach us, you can get us at fingerbangradio@gmail.com. If you want to join the Facebook group, The Fingerbang Radio Show. Again, look out for those imposters because they are up to something, creating weird videos about I don't know what, trying to steal my fame. Within maybe about 2 weeks, we should have a live stream up, so you can catch us every Friday at 5 on Ustream. And again, if you want to email us, go ahead. Any questions, anything you want to say, I really don't care. Because, I mean, really, the amount of emails I get, I'll just talk about you, whatever you say. You can be like, hey, and I'll be like, this guy says hey. And it'd be very exciting. So I want to thank Kelsey Rice and Matt France for stopping in.
Thanks for
having us. That was an
actually
show. If you guys ever want to come on again, I really don't mind. It's a good time, but you have to bring wine. That's kind of the rules now. I'm gonna start putting that rule in place. I think I'm gonna start doing that because I like to drink wine when I do
put it
this.
right on the door.
Yeah, I'd be like, no, not allowed in. I was gonna put in like an on-air light, like a red light, and I was gonna do on Hey Arnold when he has like the potato, where he plugs in the potato and it like makes power. I might do that.
Right on.
That'd be cool. And then just have a rotten tomato outside with a sign that says, bring wine. We'd be like, who lives in this goddamn room? It's scary. I want to apologize again for being very hypocritical about the nostalgia thing, but I do hate it and don't do it because I'm allowed to do it because this is my show. So I can do what I want. So again, thanks guys. That was excellent. Yeah, you can catch us new episodes every Saturday. You can get us on their YouTube channel, Fingerbang Radio. Thanks a lot for listening, guys.
Bye.
Bye.